Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hafer Field. We are getting set tonight for high school football on KUOO and our live video stream at exploreokoboji.com as number 1 Southeast Valley comes to number 9 Spirit Lake. Hi, I'm Jason Jacobs. Clyde Erkey to my right. Matthew Grisham is our video engineer tonight, and Michael Petska is our studio engineer back at KUOO's main studios here this evening. Should be a great matchup here tonight, Clyde, between two top 10 teams.
Well, you're exactly right. Two top 10 teams, but you take a look at it. Southeast Valley, number 1 ranked in 2A, have been most of the year, and there's a reason why.
Yeah.
They are a powerhouse out there, and it starts, basically, I'm going to go back to the line.
Well, you should in this case.
They've got a lineman out there by the name of Aaron Graves. He's a senior. He's 6'5", 270 pounds.
Committed to Iowa.
He's committed to Iowa already. And that, we've always said that's where the whole football game starts, is in the trenches, in that offensive line. But he blocks for a couple of good backs and a couple of wide receivers that can catch the ball. And this team, Southeast Valley Jaguars, they love to spread it out. As you look at their stats, they're pretty even going both ways. They like to throw it. They like to run it. They got a good powerhouse game. They can spread it out if they want to. So it's going to be a tough defensive battle. But Spirit Lake's got a good defensive answer. They've been tough on defense all year long, led by their senior, Zach Jensen. 60 tackles on the year. 60 tackles. The closest one on the Jaguars is 40. So Zach's been all over the place. Zach's got, I can't remember how many tackles for loss, how many sacks on the year, but he is leading, I'd have to think, the district, if not close in the state, as far as tackles on defense. So tough defense. To go along with that, they got some other linebackers, Ethan Backus. They've got Corey Jungjohan. So the defense has got to really step up, I think, for the Spirit Lake Indians to stop this powerhouse offense for the Jaguars from Southeast Valley.
Probably going to need a play to go their way or two as well. Southeast Valley 7-0, 4-0 in district play under Coach Mike Sweeter. You may remember that name. He used to coach down at Lakeland when Terrell was with Ruth Van Aerscher prior to the current setup with GTRA.
Yep.
And, of course, Spirit Lake head coach Josh Bloit, the Indians 5-2, 2-2 in district play. And let us get into that pregame show sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org. We'll hear from the coaches after this on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
It's our pregame show sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare. Joining us, Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Bloit. Coach, as always, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity again.
Well, let's talk about a very nice win over Clarion Goldfield Dows last week, 55-6. Now that you've had a chance to dissect that one on film, what were the high points that you really enjoyed, and what are some areas you want to still see your team work on?
There was a lot of really good plays made in that game. I thought, started with great kick coverage, great defensive 3-and-out, and then, Jack had a huge punt return. I thought our punt return game was great. We caught the ball. Always a great way to start the game when you have your first offensive possession on the 4-yard line and scoring your first play. So, we started well. Thought we continued to play well until about the second quarter. We had a little bit of energy to all, and Clarion Goldfield really made some plays offensively, got a turnover on defense, and then right before half, Braden Thiesel got the interception down in the red zone and kind of flipped the field, and then we were able to score going into half. And I really think that was the momentum switch in the game, and then we just kind of took over from there. Second half, played great defense, held them to negative yards in the second half. And then offensively, we just, were able to capitalize on those opportunities. An explosive play and that trick play or special play from Carver to Kai to start the half, and Jack had a huge touchdown catch. And just a fun second half. A lot of guys got to play, and I thought they played really well.
Yeah, it was great to see that momentum really shift your way, because at one point it really felt like Clarion Goldfield Dows had kind of maybe taken the momentum a little bit, but that big play turned things around, and then it was good to see the team just kind of step on the gas and keep going.
No, you're right. I thought we just, after that, played a little cleaner football, played more consistent football, and played aggressive. So.
Well, let's talk about your opponent for this week. I guess you kind of saved the best for last, right, with Southeast Valley?
Yeah, what a great opportunity, right? We get a home game against the number 1 team in the state, and we're excited for it. They're great. They're a quality football team. You watch them on film, they do everything well. What you expect from a team that's in their ranking in their position. But, I mean, I think it's, the pressure's on them. I think our guys have had a great week of practice, and it'll be a great opportunity for us going into the playoffs to see how we match up against the kind of team that, that we hope we can become.
Yeah, it's going to be a healthy playoff road. No matter who ends up getting out of Western Iowa, they're definitely going to be challenged because there's so many good teams. And let's talk about this Southeast Valley team. They can not only throw the ball well, they can certainly run the ball well, too.
No, I agree. I mean, the quarterback runs the ball well. Their running back is a powerful physical runner. He started for him since he was a sophomore. And then, the Graves kid at guard who just really controls the line of scrimmage at both sides of the ball. Going to Iowa, and then at the receiving core, they have great speed, and their quarterback throws it well, 16 touchdowns, no interceptions. So I mean, they play really clean football. And then defensively, their guys play really, really well. Do they play better on offense or defense? I don't know. They play really well on both sides of the ball. So.
Sure. Yeah, they are a very, very talented group. Keys to a win on Friday night for your team, Coach?
We're going to have to make and create some breaks to go our way, meaning we're going to have to create some turnovers or short fields. We're going to have to make a couple of those plays that are just special plays in a game like this. Meaning, I don't know if it's a big catch or a big run, and going to have to play really solid defense. So.
Coach, any final thoughts before I let you go on this one?
No, I think it's going to be a fun game. Great atmosphere, great opportunity, and I'm excited for our guys.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on the pregame show. Best luck. We'll talk afterwards, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. We have more coming up on KUOO.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
On the pregame show, sponsored by Lakes Regional Healthcare, is Southeast Valley head football coach Mike Sweeter. Coach, thanks for your time.
You bet. Thanks for having me on.
Coach, tell me about an impressive win over Pocahontas area, 40-3 last week, and it looked like you had a very, very solid night running and also receiving the football.
Yeah, it was a well-balanced attack throughout the night. We were able to do both, and when you can do both, you're that much better. So it was nice kind of splitting it up and been able to do that the last few weeks and really work on some of our passing games. So it was good.
Tell me about your season as a whole. What has been the key to your team's success this year? If you could, pinpoint it in just a couple of things. I know, it usually is a lot of things that factor in, but what have been the real key areas that you've succeeded at and that have allowed you to go 7-0 to this point?
I think the biggest thing is we have more than just one or two playmakers. There will be nights our tailback's on fire. There's nights our quarterback is on fire. We got 3 to 4 receivers that catch balls. So that's been able to run the ball, been able to pass the ball offensively. And then we installed a new defense this year and a new defensive coordinator, and that has really gotten us to that next level to be able to, help contain some of these really explosive offenses that we have faced this year.
I know a lot's been made about Aaron Graves, and rightfully so, on your program, and he's certainly a great player, but your quarterback is just playing some outstanding football from what I can tell.
Oh, absolutely. We could sit here and talk for an hour about Aaron Graves. He is, by far the purest, athlete that I've ever coached. He's going to Iowa and all that type of stuff. But we got a lot of good players in this football team, and that's what makes this year special is, it's not just him dominating and stuff, but, he has been very, very good at throwing the ball. He is very accurate. Matter of fact, quite a few of his incompletions, we've dropped some passes this year, but and our receivers are doing a good job. That's just football. Heck, NFL players drop them, but he is very accurate on his throws. And I'm telling you what, you want to contain him. He's very tough. So, he runs the ball. I told him from day one 2 years ago that I will treat him like a running back. And he said that's the way I want it. So, I think a lot of people, you get nervous when it's your quarterback, and there is no doubt we would be a different team if he went down. But by me having that philosophy, and that's the first time in my 20-some years of coaching that I don't sit there and think if I run him, he's going to get hurt. If he was a running back, I'd run him. So he's a playmaker. We put it in his hands, and he does great things with it.
I know you're sitting here at 7-0, but how tough has this district really been?
People don't understand how tough it is. We're getting ready to play Spirit Lake, a 4th seed, and they could go on still and win the state championship. That's how tough this district is. And I've never been associated with anything like it. At one time, after week 3, there was 5 teams ranked in the top 5 in the same district. That's just unheard of. And, and then at one time, all 6 teams were ranked. And there's not been an off week, even though some of our scores look like it's an off week. It isn't like you just went in there and just dominated. I mean, they were still battles. I mean, Clarion put up 61 points and stuff, but they put up 30 on us, and just it was like a 3-hour game and back and forth. And there's never been an easy game this whole season. Where in previous years you always have that 1 or 2 where you just know you're going to go in and win and dominate, maybe get the kids a little rest. It hasn't been that way this year.
Let's talk about Spirit Lake a little bit, and tell me your thoughts on this Indian squad. You're somewhat familiar with Spirit Lake. You guys were district opponents a couple years ago.
Yeah, they throw a lot at you. Very, very well-coached team. Josh did an outstanding job there. We know they'll be prepared for us. They got great athletes. I'll be very honest. We truly thought when we faced them that they were going to be undefeated too. And their 2 losses are very, very close games. And we feel that it has nothing to do with who we beat, who they haven't beat. We know that this is one of the toughest games of the season right now, right in front of us. And they'll be ready for us. We'll be ready for them. And I think it's the winner of this game's got to eliminate the turnovers. But I think both teams will be prepared for this. And the good and the bad is we already know our district play. We're first. We got it wrapped up. That's good for us. But as a coach, I got to hope my boys, aren't looking ahead to the first round of the playoffs and stuff. We got too big of a game in front of us. And in their scenario, they would need some help to finish higher than 4th. But I promise you, no matter what, whoever is our 4th seed in our district is capable of beating any number 1 in any other district. So that's how tough this district is. And I'm not just saying it because I've had to coach in it. This is one tough district.
Well, Coach, thank you for your comments here on the pregame show. We really appreciate it. Travel safe on Friday, and best of luck on Friday night and with the rest of your season, too.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Southeast Valley head football coach Mike Sweeter on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More coming up on KUOO.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake. Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, the site for number 9. Spirit Lake hosting number 1 Southeast Valley in Class 2A District 2 tonight in Iowa high school football. It is the final regular season game of the year. Both teams will make the playoffs next week. Spirit Lake is guaranteed a number 4 spot. Could get to number 3.
Could slide into 3
if Pocahontas area pulls off an upset over ELC, and that would be an upset over in Esterville.
Especially over at Esterville.
Yeah, that would put Pocahontas area at the number 4 and Spirit Lake as a number 3, and Southeast Valley's got the number 1 slot kind of wrapped up. Yeah. So there you go. Historically, it's 1-1 between the two schools. Okay. The first time around, Southeast Valley edged Spirit Lake 48-41 in a track meet. That was way back in 2018, what felt like an eternity ago down there in Gowrie. Man, the world is a different place since then. And in 2019, they had to come here to Spirit Lake, and it was not a good day for Southeast Valley. What was like an undefeated team at the time, 45-0 Spirit Lake in that one. So
Spirit Lake kind of dominated that. So 1-1. Okay, let's look at it. Rubber game of the match right now.
Right.
Big game right now tonight. Last game of the regular season. Both teams in the playoffs, but we'll see what happens as far as that seeding for Spirit Lake. I think Southeast Valley's got that number 1 seed wrapped up.
So the 2A rankings of the Radio Iowa poll have Southeast Valley number 1, OABCIG 4. They've pushed West Lyon to number 5, ELC number 8, even though ELC beat West Lyon pretty handily earlier this year. Spirit Lake 9, Central Lyon George Little Rock 10, and Central Lyon George Little Rock just played a heck of a schedule early in the year, which was one of the biggest reasons for that. Southeast Valley is first in the district at 4-0. OABCIG is 3-1. Spirit Lake and ELC 2-2. Pokey is 1-3, and Clarion Goldfield Dows is at 0-4 in district action. So there you go. Those are your district standings here.
Spirit Lake won the toss tonight. They're going to defer. They're going to take the ball in the second half. They want that defense out there right away, try and shut down this powerhouse offense of Southeast Valley Jaguars.
Yeah. Southeast Valley offense, very, very good, and we're looking forward to this one here this evening between the Jaguars and the Indian. Let's go through the starting lineups for tonight's matchup, and we will go with that offense for Southeast Valley. On the line is Harley Bryson, Pierce Woodruff, Justin Lowski, the big number 68, Aaron Graves, who we told you about when the broadcast first started. He's going to the University of Iowa next year, just a huge kid.
Yeah.
And Ethan Ackerson also on the line. Tight end is Colton Brandt. The wide receiver is Carl Berglund. Wingback is Trey Fisher. The running backs are Drew Carell and Lath Munch, who you'll see quite a bit of. They also like to run the quarterback, Colson Cruz, a lot.
Both of them have a lot of yards rushing on the year, but Colson Cruz can throw the ball. He's, like Coach said, pinpoint accurate. He's got a couple of receivers out there that love to catch it. Eli Johnson, the junior, he's got 19 receptions for 521 yards. And Trey Fisher, a senior, 22 catches for 463 yards to go along with his tight end, Colton Brandt, 13 catches for 284 yards. So he's pinpoint accurate out there.
We'll get the Spirit Lake defense here following the kickoff. Of course, it will be Justin Ham kicking things off for Spirit Lake. And I'll try to get some of the numbers for Southeast Valley. It looks like we've got number 8. Kind of difficult to read. Yeah, Trey Fisher's one of the guys back there.
In the middle.
And here is the kickoff at 6:59, and it will be taken by number 8. I believe that's Trey Fisher at about the 10-yard line. He'll get up to near the 24-yard line, and that is where Southeast Valley's offense will go onto the field with 11:55 to go in this first quarter. So we'll see the Jaguars first.
They're going to spot it down right at that 24-yard line, as you said. About a, 10-yard return is what it was?
Yeah, maybe slightly more than that. Spirit Lake defensively on the line, Tyler Voss, Owen Lalumandir, and Cale Queering. Linebackers Caleb Lee, Zach Jensen, Jake Cornwall, Carver, Jung Johan. Cornerbacks Kai Hussey and Jack Latham, and Braden Teesfeld is the safety. In the shotgun is Colton Cruz. He will run it from the shotgun right up the middle. He'll cross the 25 to the 26-yard line, and it'll be stopped at the 27, it looks like. Pickup of, well, I'm going to give him 4 to the 28-yard line, actually, Clyde.
Yeah. It's close. It's looking like
I'm
about
just looking at that far marker down
it's
there.
Looking about the 28.
So 2nd and 6 coming up, and yes, they I believe we're running behind big number 68.
Yeah,
and just look at him out there.
Left guard, I believe, is where he's lined up at, and or right guard, I mean.
And they will run forward, and he was at left guard on that play. And Spirit Lake does a pretty good job of slowing him down after a short gain.
That's Munch.
Munch gets to about the 31-yard line, a pickup of 3. So it'll be 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 3 for Southeast Valley coming up.
Strictly going to the running game right away, and that first play was just straight quarterback run, no draw or nothing. He just got it and ran up the middle. Same thing with Munch, same thing on the left side instead of the right.
You're going to hear quite a bit of noise from this Spirit Lake crowd here tonight. It's 3rd down and 3 for Southeast Valley at their own 31-yard line. And it'll be a quarterback keeper, and I think he's maybe just a hair short. It's close.
He kind of fell off the pile.
Colton Cruz, the quarterback.
They're moving it.
He did get just enough.
They hit him behind that marker of the line to gain, but he did not go down the ground. He rolled over the pile, so he didn't touch the ground, and that gave him that extra yard.
He might have rolled over top of big number 68, Aaron Graves, out there. It'll be 1st and 10 Southeast Valley from their own 34-yard line. 10-13 to go first quarter. No score in this Class 2A District 2 matchup between Southeast Valley and Spirit Lake. And the Jaguars will again have Cruz in the shotgun. He'll have 3 wide receivers. He will fake a handoff and then keep it himself, and he's going to fall forward for maybe a yard or 2 to the 36-yard line.
Well, they're looking right now just to grind it out, see what they can do in this offensive series to start the game. Nothing but runs so far, and a gain of 2 on that one.
So 2nd down and 8 coming up. So far we've seen Cruz in the shotgun 100% of the time, and Munch will be behind him this time around. 4 receivers for the Jaguars. And they will roll to the right, and it looks like Cruz will want to throw. He'll throw downfield. He's got a man, and it is going to be broken up, incomplete. An outstanding defense downfield by, who was
Ethan
that?
Backus,
Ethan Backus, yes.
Great defense, right on him, had his hands in there.
Ethan, just an outstanding job there.
Boy, he had just a perfect play on that one as far as defense. It was kind of a run-pass option. Colson Cruz rolls out to his right, looking to run, but then pushed his receiver downfield, and he saw nothing to run on, so he kind of lobbed it over. But great defense by Ethan Backus.
3rd down and 8. Cruz with Munch in the backfield with him, and he will again look to throw on 3rd down. Now he'll look to run. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to have a 1st down as he'll cross the 45-yard line and fall forward to the 47. A pickup of 11.
You know, and I think that's going to be one of those plays where he's designed to do that. Take the first look, maybe 2 at the most, and nothing's open. Take it downfield and get that yardage you can get, and that's what he got on that one, with a gain of 11, like you said, down to the 47.
We are video streaming tonight at ExploreKaboji.com, on Explore Kaboji on YouTube, and on the free CF video channel. That's the letters CF and video channel if you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home. 1st and 10 Jaguars, and they will run it forward with Munch, and that's a big bruiser of a running back, and he'll get to the 50-yard line.
Just straight ahead running. Just give Colson Cruz a little break on that one. Give it to Munch. He's going to power his way forward for about 4 yards.
8:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score between Spirit Lake and Southeast Valley, but the Jaguars are at the 50-yard line and will face 2nd down and 6. And they'll take their time getting to the line of scrimmage. They just kind of remind me of they're almost the most old-fashioned of perhaps any of the teams in this district. They're just going to grind the clock and burn it out on you.
Just bruise it out. Unless they get behind, then they have the option to go ahead and go upstairs, but they don't need to.
And here's Cruz. He'll roll out to his left. He just avoids a tackle, and he'll complete it to Colton Brandt, the tight end. And Brandt will get into Indians territory down to the 38-yard line of Spirit Lake. A pickup of 12, and that's a 1st down for Southeast Valley.
And Colton Brandt just kind of broke off. He's had about a half a step on his defender, and Cruz just got away from the rushing guy and able to drop it off to him and gain 1st down.
I think
that one.
I think Lalo Mandir was giving chase and just couldn't quite get to him. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Southeast Valley at the Spirit Lake 38-yard line, looking to score first here in 2A District 2 football, and it will be Cruz in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. He will run it himself up that left side. Can the defense catch up to him in pursuit? And he's going to get to near that 30-yard line. So pretty good pursuit by Spirit Lake. I believe leading the charge was Jack Latham.
Just kept stringing that one out is what he did. Got out the outside, but the black shirts got on him, and they got to the 31. So give him a gain of 7.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 coming up. Defense trying to bend but not break here on this first series, as this high-powered Southeast Valley team marching down the field here in the first quarter.
They're just meticulous. They just nothing fancy, just go straight ahead.
Well, big line up front and good running. And this will be a quarterback keeper, and Cruz will get pancaked at the 31-yard line this time. Nice job by Ethan Backus.
Ethan Backus finished him off, but I believe it was Zach Jensen got him around the legs on that one.
No gain on the play, and it will be 3rd down and 3. Southeast Valley clearly in 4-down territory here, deep inside, or I should say at the 31-yard line of Spirit Lake.
Play comes in from the sideline from Caden Larson.
Yeah, they've been rotating him a little bit with a couple of the other receivers. Larson goes out to the left, so does Eli Johnson, and they send Trey Fisher out to the right, and this will be a handoff, and it'll be Munch, and he's going to run past the defense, past the 20-yard line, and down to the 16.
Yeah, good run. Good blocking out in the perimeter on that one by the Jaguars. They pushed him outside, opened up a little bit of a hole, and Munch found it, and he split through it, got down to the 16 for a 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10 Jaguars at the 16-yard line. No score between the Indians and Southeast Valley. And we have 5:45 to go here in this first quarter. It'll be 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left for Colton Cruz in the shotgun. He'll roll to his right. Good pressure. He'll avoid the first wave of defenders, and then he'll get hit after a pickup of 4, maybe 5.
And that was a good offensive line surge on that, but not only line surge, but the guys on the backside protected Cruz on that one because there was some good blitzing coming in. They picked it up, they knocked him down, gave him a chance to get around the right side and pick up about 3 yards.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 13. Jaguars need the 6-yard line for a first down. And they will have 3 receivers again, 2 to the far side of the field for Colton Cruz. And he will just hand it off to Munch. And Munch crossing the 10 to the 5, drags the defenders down to the 4-yard line. He'll have the first down, it looks like.
So
and that'll be a first down.
Right at the 5, 8-yard gain on that.
That was what he got on it.
And just straight ahead, bulldog running on that one. Just give it to him.
He's tough to bring down.
Well, and not only that, you got the line just pushing forward on that. And at that big offensive line, they're moving that defensive line for Spirit Lake right now. The blitzing linebackers aren't doing anything on that. Just straight ahead running is what they're doing.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for Southeast Valley. Cruz with Munch in the shotgun. And it'll be Cruz keeping it himself, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Not really any far. Spirit Lake trying to rip that ball out to no avail. Cruz hangs on, and it will be 2nd down and goal. Looks like he's just inside the 5-yard line now at the 4.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 4, give him a gain of 1 on that. But, you know, we talked about it. This offensive line and this offense for the Jaguars from Southeast Valley, just they're like rhythmic is what they are.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing it down. This is the 15th play of the drive.
It's been a long one. 2nd and goal from the 4. 3 receivers again. And they will hand off. And that time Spirit Lake has it sniffed out. Coming in from that backside to get Munch. Who was it for Spirit Lake? Looked like it was number 25, Caleb Lee.
Caleb Lee came in. Caleb Lee, good to see him back after
I'm going to go no gain on the play that time. Yep. And it will be 3rd and goal from the 4 line. Can the 4-yard line, can the Indians keep them out of the end zone at least? Need a big stand right here. And Southeast Valley, they love to take their time in the huddle. 13 seconds on the play clock.
They drag this thing out. This drive is just forever right now. This is a professional-type drive right here by a pro team. Just run it out.
And this will be a quarterback keeper. They'll try to string it out. Got a lot of room. He's going to get into the end zone. That is a 4-yard touchdown run for Colton Cruz.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Great run-pass option on that. Had 2 receivers out to the corner in the end zone. The defenders had to respect that. The linebackers got pushed back in by that offensive line. They had no place to have running pressure coming after him. He had a lot of room. If the defensive backs would have stepped up, then they would have just dumped it off for the touchdown that way.
2-point conversion is no good. They direct snap it to Lath Munch, and it should be noted that Southeast Valley has not attempted a field goal all year.
I'm going to guess
In fact, they have not attempted an extra point all year.
I'm going to guess they don't have much of a kicker.
So the 2-point conversion is no good. It is 6-0 Southeast Valley with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. That drive taking 8 minutes and 55 seconds. Yes. And we will take a 1-minute timeout. More coming up on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish best of luck to Spirit Lake Indians volleyball team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
Quality craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake.
And there's the kickoff, and they're going to try to do kind of a short kick. Oh, and you got to get on that there, Spirit Lake, and they will, picking it up. Just Jack Latham on the kickoff.
Is it Latham or back or something?
It was Latham. So with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter, we'll finally see the Spirit Lake offense come onto the field. But it'll be pretty good field position here, Clyde. Near the 35-yard line, it looks like. They're going to mark it at, I believe, the 33.
Yep. They don't have a big kicker, and they kind of faked that one. It looked like one guy was going to kick it. The other guy came up and pooch kicked it, tried to do the onside. You're going to see a lot of that after their touchdowns.
So 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right for Spirit Lake. Riley Reynolds is in the shotgun. We'll go through some of the starters offensively and defensively here on this possession in a moment. Here's a quick screen play, and it'll be avoiding a defender there by Carver Jung Johan, and Carver will have a first down, it looks like.
Yeah, real close, if not moving the chains.
He went to the far side of the field, and they'll mark him at the 43-yard line in exactly a 10-yard pickup. Spirit Lake on the line will be Zach Jensen, Josiah McQuan, Anthony Quayle, Evan Beck, Tyler Voss. We'll get more in a moment. Reynolds will keep it himself here on first down and bulldozes forward to near midfield. So Spirit Lake answering so far as they run it 9 yards to the 49-yard line, it looks like.
And that was just a straight quarterback play right up the middle.
Excuse me.
Picks up 6 yards on a good first down there.
Reynolds looking to his left. He will toss a quick screen out to, again, Carver Jung Johan. Carver into Jaguars territory. Looks like he has a first down. They mark him at the 47-yard line of Southeast Valley. And he got the 4 yards he needed there, Clyde.
That's all he needed was 4 yards. He picked up another first down on that quick passing play.
Kai Hussey, Jack Latham, Ethan Backus, Braden Teasfeld, the other offensive starters for the Indians. 1st and 10, Spirit Lake. And what do we got here? I think it's going to be movement on Spirit Lake on the line.
Yep.
They tried to go on 2.
Yeah.
And so the penalty, here again, the penalties are going to be something we watch because it's something coaches repeatedly said, Clyde, that it's something that will keep you from being able to beat a good team like Southeast Valley.
It's just a little flinch is all he did on that one.
So it'll be 1st and 15. Reynolds will hand it off. And here's Teasfeld. And Braden crossing the 50, and then he just gets piled into the ground by Aaron Graves. Okay, folks, Aaron Graves is like watching an adult out there with middle school kids.
He's
just a monster.
6'5".
He is clearly a D1 athlete, right?
270, and not a whole lot of fat on him. Quick.
No.
I mean, you saw it on that one. Quick, powerful.
That was
he
the
lines
gain of
up
3.
right in the middle, yeah.
So they'll look to throw here on 2nd down, and it will be, just off the hands of Kai Hussey. It went past the defender, and Kai just couldn't quite hang on to it. It was near his waist was the throw. So incomplete. 3rd down, and Spirit Lake at their own, Southeast Valley 49 needs to get to the Southeast Valley 37. So 3rd down and 12.
Yeah,
we'll get the Southeast Valley defense coming up.
Big play right here. They need to look at getting something opened up.
Spirit Lake trailing 6-0 if you're just joining us. They'll toss the screenplay out. Oh, and it won't be caught. Oh, that's a fumble, though. Latham will not get on it, and Southeast Valley will at the 40-yard line, way on the far side of the field. But we got a flag.
Penalty flag down, but that was a fumble that was thrown thrown backwards on that. Couldn't get on it, and Southeast Valley recovered it. Let's see what the flag was, though. Because that came out right away. It might have been a holding on Spirit Lake on the outside.
The pass was definitely behind Latham, and so he did the right thing of trying to get on it because that's a live ball, and they are going to say Southeast Valley football. They're going to decline the penalty.
I think there was a holding on that wide receiver screen is what it was, and it might have been a screen option type deal. Since it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, they might have released somebody and tried to go downfield. So I think that's a fumble and declined the penalty. Southeast Valley takes over in great field position.
The Jaguars offense takes over with 57 seconds to go in the first quarter, leading 6-0 over Spirit Lake, and they are at the Spirit Lake 41-yard line. So back onto the field comes this high-powered offense, and you don't really want to go down 2 scores to this team right away. That was some of the trouble that some of the other teams that they've played this year have had, is you just get down too far right away. 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left. They're going to hand things off. It's Munch, and he bulldozes forward, and he's got 6 or 7 for sure. Munch down to the 35-yard line, give him 6.
Just straight ahead running. Munch didn't lower his shoulder or anything, just kept the legs turning. Give him 6 yards on that.
The venue in Sportsman's Corner, Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe, and Jurdy Collision Center making our broadcast possible tonight. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Southeast Valley at the Spirit Lake 35-yard line. 30 seconds to go yet here in the first quarter, and it's 6-0 Southeast Valley. 2 receivers to the far side of the field and a single receiver to the right with Colton Cruz. And he'll hand it off to Munch. He'll avoid one wave of defenders. He'll have the first down at the 30-yard line. Needed 4, got 5. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Southeast Valley leading Spirit Lake 6-0. And we will have the second quarter in a minute on KUOO and the video stream at explorekoboji.com.
Let's keep an eye.
Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake. From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Right now,
Nice.
so far,
to Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. We've played one quarter here at Hafer Field. Southeast Valley leads Spirit Lake 6-0. Jason Jacobs with Clyde Erkey. Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, doing a great job. Here's the first down play, and here's going to be a big tackle for a loss by Spirit Lake on that quarterback, Colton Cruz.
Zach Jensen in there along with a host of others.
And all the way back at the 36-yard line, a loss of 6.
Gabe Poolman in on that. I think Gabe is the initial one to hit him, and then Zach Jensen had finished him off. Tyler Voss was in there also. So good line penetration on that.
So it'll be 2nd down and long coming up. 2nd down and about 16. And rolling to his left is Cruz. He wants to throw. He has some time. Now he's going to escape the pressure. And big running room. There goes Cruz to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Will he get into the end zone? No, he'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 6 or 7. So he turned a broken play into something very good for Southeast Valley, a first down and then some.
Made use of his
Wow.
legs. He had total passing play on that.
But he had nothing downfield.
Nothing downfield. Good coverage. And then he broke it out, and there was a lot of running room in front of him.
Gain of 31.
Yeah, big play right there down to the,
5-yard line. 1st and goal for Southeast Valley from the 5. They already lead 6-0, looking to add more. And behind Cruz will be Lath Munch. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to bulldoze it into the end zone. And there they go to Lath Munch, and he will get into the end zone. Well, maybe.
Yep, this
yes,
side.
There it
this
is.
Side right here.
5-yard touchdown run for Lath Munch. And Southeast Valley leads 12-0.
Yeah, just bulldozed right straight ahead, like you say, between guard and center, basically. And we've been watching Aaron Graves. He moves to wherever that play is going to go.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna predict it. Why
and
not?
it is swinging gate, Clyde.
Yep,
we
it
were
is.
kind of.
Yep.
They kind of surprised me that first time around, but it is definitely swinging gate style. Cruz. They'll go to Cruz here. They'll try to toss it in the end zone, and that time it'll be good. Yep. So the old swinging gate, he'll get it to Eli Johnson. The 2-point conversion is good, and it is 14-0 Southeast Valley with 11:05 to go here in the first half. Back in a minute on KUOO and explorekoboji.com.
19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
That first kick that Southeast Valley did, the receiver for Spirit Lake is at about the 20-yard line, so they know they're not going to kick it deep. They just look for the pooch kick somewhere, have the good hands out there on that second and third wave.
We'll get you the Southeast Valley defensive starters hopefully this time around. And there it is. There's that little pooch kick, and it'll be picked up at the 40-yard line. And racing to the other side is Jung Johan, I believe, and he'll get to the 50 to the 49-yard line. Well, one thing about that, Clyde, that if I was Southeast Valley, I don't like. You're going to spot this offense, the 50-yard line?
Yep, give them that. You know, and they got to take advantage of it. The first time that happened, Latham bobbed a little bit, so they didn't get quite as good a starting position as this one. But that time, Jung Johan picked it up on the left side, raced around, got his shoulders turned, and was able to get across midfield for a good starting position.
Jaguars' 47-yard line is where they are. 10:57 on the clock here in the first half. And Spirit Lake offense trailing 14-0 back on the field. It'll be a quarterback keeper for Riley Reynolds. And blowing through the line is number 80 to make the play that time around, Colton Brandt, the linebacker.
Yeah.
And that'll be a loss of a couple yards. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress to the 48. That's maybe a little generous. Loss of one on the play.
One, yeah.
Southeast Valley's defensive starters, Ethan Ackerson, Aaron Graves, Harley Bryson on the line. Lath Munch, Justin Lowski, Pierce Woodruff, and Colton Branch are the linebackers. Defensive backs, Carl Berglund, Trey Fisher, Colson Cruz, Caden Larson. Spirit Lake tries a screen pass here on second and long. Incomplete. Third down coming up from midfield. So they spot you a good field position, Kai, but you got to do something with it.
And that one they had to hurry because the white jerseys are coming in on that linebacker blitz. Playing basically it's a 3-4 defense. And then they have the rest of them corners out, but those corners are up so tight, they like to act as linebackers at time, and that's what we saw in that one.
Here's third down and 12. And looking to throw Reynolds. Pressure coming. Avoids one defender. Now he's going to have to run with it. Avoids a couple of defenders. Reynolds first down for the Indians. Down to the 35-yard line. They get the 32-yard line of Southeast Valley.
That's what they needed right there. A big quarterback run from their leader, Riley Reynolds. Had the pass play set up, looking to the left. Everything's covered. He was able to escape a couple of tackles, break through there, and get that first down.
16-yard gain. And it will be 4 receivers for Spirit Lake, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of the Jaguars. And they'll toss it out. It's caught. That time it is number 8 for Spirit Lake.
That's
Jake Cornwall. Jake has a first down from the looks of things. Well, yes, they are moving the chains.
Moving it. Yep.
Officials were saying, hey, move it here. It's down to the 23-yard line. I'm going to give him 9 on that play.
Yeah,
it looks.
They gave him the first down.
It must be 10. The 22.
We'll give him 10 yards.
Here's going to be Reynolds. Riley escapes some defenders down to near the 15. He was able to break it to the right.
It looked like they wanted to go straight up the middle on that, maybe break it off to the left, the wide side of the field. Nothing there, so he went out to the right and picked up 6 yards.
Ball at the 16-yard line, and it will be 2nd down and 4. Indians offense moving the ball here and wasting little time doing so. And Reynolds will just toss it out, but that'll be incomplete. And that time it was definitely a forward pass to Kai Hussey. And so Kai wisely picks it up, thinking, well, we don't need a repeat of last time, but it'll be incomplete.
Exactly. Keep your hands on the ball right now, gentlemen.
So it will be 3rd down and 4 coming up. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Definitely 4-down territory here, down 14-0. Reynolds by himself will run it up the middle. Riley won't quite get the first down, it looks like. He'll cross the 15. I think he's going to be stopped at the 14-yard line, so he'll get 2 of the 4.
Let's see where they're going to mark this, if it's at the 14 or at the 15. No, they marked that at the 14.
Yeah, closest official argued that. So here's 4th and 2. I wouldn't be afraid to run the same play if it was me.
Yeah, you just picked up 2 to 3 yards on that one.
Where's Aaron Graves? Run away from him.
Yeah, let's just go to that. Aaron Graves right in the middle. That's the tough part about it.
Yeah. Here's 4th down and 2 from the 14-yard line. Reynolds will hand it off and cutting it back up, and it'll be a first down to the 10-yard line for Ethan Backus. He got 4.
Yeah, good blocking out in the perimeter on that. They stretched it out. Ethan waited for that hole to open, found it, squared his shoulders, shot through it, and got the first down. That's what he wanted to do.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. We'll get a score update from our Q102 game. HMS 20, Akron Westfield 7. 3 scores for HMS in less than a minute. Back-to-back pick sixes. Wow. 1st and 10 here. Spirit Lake trying to get on the board. Reynolds will keep it himself, and he will not be able to avoid the defense this time around. He should have forward progress back at the line of scrimmage. And they agree.
Yeah,
maybe just inside even.
They're going to mark it at the 10, I think. Yeah, right at the 10.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal coming up from the 10. 14-0 Southeast Valley if you're just joining us. 7:33 to go here in the first half. And it'll be 2nd down and goal. We'll have 3 receivers, 2 of them stacked to the left, a single receiver to the right. Here comes pressure, and they're going to air it out towards the end zone. And, almost intercepted. And then I thought maybe for a second there it would almost be caught. They were looking for, I believe, Kai Hussey.
Yeah, I think that's Kai Hussey over there doing the fade route into the corner of the end zone.
Great coverage by Colson, though.
Good coverage by Colson, but didn't quite get it deep enough. And Hussey almost did a great job coming back and getting that one.
Colson Cruz, I should say, on the coverage. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 10. Reynolds in the shotgun again. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He'll throw back over towards the middle, and it'll be through the intended hands of the receiver in the back of the end zone. Again, it looked like they were going for Kai Hussey.
Well, that's a tough one to throw in. They're trying to thread the needle on that.
And had to throw it high.
Yeah, Hussey coming from that's Latham on this side. He was going across the back of the end zone. Good coverage, had to throw it high. And Riley put some zip on that one, too, as it went through.
So it'll be 4th and goal from the 10. What do you do down 14-0? They're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're hoping their defense can hold after this, but they want to get it in the end zone right here.
3 receivers left, single receiver to the right. Reynolds takes the snap. Now he wants to go with it, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to be sacked, actually, it looks like.
He actually waited about a half a second too long on that. It was a quarterback draw. He dropped back, looked to his left, didn't fool anybody, saw a little bit of an opening, but he should have stepped about half second earlier because the gap closed real quick from that Jaguar defense.
So a turnover on downs with 7:08 to go in the first half at the Jaguars' 10-yard line, and that's where their offense will step onto the field, leading 14-0, and Spirit Lake will hope their defense can put a stop to this high-powered offense this time around. Southeast Valley number 1 in the Radio Iowa poll. Spirit Lake number 9 in this week's poll. In the shotgun is Cruz. He'll look to throw, and he'll toss it out. It's complete to the tight end, Brandt. That's a big tight end. He'll cross the 30-yard line up near the 35 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Colton Brandt, 5'9", not real tall, but 180 pounds and strong.
Yeah, it's like a lineman out there, and he looks like he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line, so a pickup of 23 and a first down for the Jaguars offense. Some scores after the first quarter. We mentioned HMS leads Akron Westfield 20-7. Unity Christian leads Sheldon 7-0. Boyden Hull Rock Valley leads MOC Floyd Valley 14-0. Emmetsburg over Western Christian 7-0. And Ridgeview 7, Siblio Cheaton 0. Sioux Center 3, Carroll 0. And Galen and Akron, or Alta Aurelia, are tied at 0. Here's a 1st and 10, and they're going to hand off. That's Munch. And Lath will fall forward to the 36-yard line.
Braden Teesfeld on the tackle on that one, coming up from his safety position. Saw the run all the way. Came up by like that 6th linebacker in there and closed off the middle. Gave him a gain of 3.
36-yard line is where they mark it. 2nd down and 7 on the way. Our broadcast thanks to Dr. Craig Newell, Northwest Bank, Okoboji View Golf Course and Pub 19, and Steamway Cleaning. Second down and 7. The Jaguars at their own 36-yard line, leading 14-0. 6:22 to go in the first half. 2 receivers right, single receiver far to the left. It'll be a quarterback keeper for Colson up the middle, and he'll get a yard or two, not much more. Pretty good defense.
Boy, they're going to give him forward progress, up to about the 39-yard line.
I didn't quite see the 39-yard line from my vantage point, but they're closer than I am.
Yeah, that's where they got it marked at 39. Give them a gain of 3. I don't.
Third and 4
agree with you on that.
I thought maybe about the 37, 38, but
they gave him a little forward progress.
So 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're just taking
Need
their
a defensive
time.
Stop here, Clyde, though.
Look at that.
It's one thing to use up the time because Spirit Lake can score fast, but it's another thing that, that they need to get a stop and get the ball back.
And now the play clock's down to 2-1. They got to call timeout.
And they will call timeout. Coach Mike Sweeter will take a break. We'll take one with him. Southeast Valley leads Spirit Lake 14-0. Let's take a 30-second timeout and come back with more high school football on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Back here at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, and you were just saying, Clyde, not like Spirit Lake's playing bad. Southeast Valley, that offense is just that good. Although Coach Beloit said in the pregame interview, I'm not sure what's better, if it's the offense or the defense, because he said the defense makes plays, and we saw that down here on the far side of the field.
We saw that, and we saw the fumble recovery. That was kind of a fault of Spirit Lake, but they were spot with 2 guys right there, and then they took advantage of that fumble recovery. That's what a good team's going to do.
Here's 3rd down and 4. Southeast Valley at their own 39-yard line, and rolling to his left is the quarterback, Cruz, and he is going to be sacked. There's a first McKean's Pub and Grill sack attack. Couldn't come at a better time, and Zach Jensen leading the way.
And definitely a sack on that for a sack.
He wanted to pass it.
He wanted to pass. He saw his arm go up, saw no receiver open, had to pull it down, and Zach Jensen, there again, the leader on defense, gets back there and sacks him.
Loss of 5 on the play, and it will be 4th down and 9, and Southeast Valley will have to punt. Now, Aaron Graves does a good chunk of the long punting for Southeast Valley, and he is back deep. Looks like he will do the punting here. So 4th and 9. Great stop there. Kick on the way, and he'll kick it away from the return man, and Southeast Valley will down that at the 35-yard line of Spirit Lake.
A good defensive stop right there by the Spirit Lake Indians, and getting in on that one, not giving them anything to throw to, number one, and then good pressure by that defense to get that sack.
4 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the first half. Spirit Lake gets the ball at their own 35-yard line, trailing 14-0.
They've moved the ball. They just haven't finished it off, which we've heard all year long with this.
Yeah, finish has been the key word, right?
Yep, exactly.
So here's 1st and 10. Reynolds wants to throw on 1st down. Has a man over the middle. That's Backus. Ethan avoids one defender, avoids a couple defenders, and then gets spun out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And it will be a pickup of 4.
Yeah, Kai Hussey on the reception.
On that Kai, excuse me, sorry. I misread the 8 for a 0.
Easy to do.
So ball at the 39, pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. And they're going to hand it off. That's Teesfeld. And Braden, line of scrimmage, 1. It looks like they're going to give him on forward progress. That's good pursuit.
They're going to give him to the 40 on that one. He just got past that line of scrimmage, and then a host of white jerseys came rushing in on him.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up.
Justin Lowski, he's a sophomore or a junior out there, middle linebacker. He just kind of leads the way on that pursuit on that one.
So 3rd down and 5. In the shotgun is Reynolds. Oh, and I think we're going to get a little jump there by Graves.
I think that's defense.
Encroachment from the looks of it anyway, and that's what the official is showing, and that will be enough, I believe, for a first down.
I think so, too.
So the penalty that time around.
Yep.
Are they going to move the chains? Yes. They had to assess it. Ball at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, Spirit Lake. All right, so maybe a little gift there. Now 1st and 10, 3:32. The clock is ticking here, trailing 14-0 in the first quarter. Don't want to wait forever. Need to get some points before halftime. Hard to say that at 7:38. There's going to be an air ball, and they have got Latham, and he's got it, and there's a 10-5 touchdown.
That's the big play, JJ. That's the big play they were talking about right there. They needed to get one of those. Latham went one-on-one, single coverage on the left side, and he burnt with his speed. Caden Larson got him by a step, and the accuracy of Riley Reynolds put it right down the middle of the field, got him at about the 6-7 yard line, and easily walked in for a touchdown by Jack Latham on that one.
55-yard touchdown throw to Latham, and Spirit Lake is on the board, 14-6 with 3:15 to go in the first half. An attempt for Justin Ham. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and the official says it is good. 14-7, Southeast Valley leads Spirit Lake. 3:15 to go in the first half. Back in a minute, KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
We're at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake, where it's 14-7, Southeast Valley leading Spirit Lake. The Indians just get on the board with a 55-yard touchdown throw from Riley Reynolds to Jack Latham. And after Southeast Valley ground out a couple of early scores, there's kind of that pooch kick, and it's a live ball. And I think Southeast Valley got it. That was a hard hit.
Boy, that number four
took a licking. That's Eli Johnson. Oh, and he is still down on the field.
Oh, my gosh, that was a collision.
At about the 28-yard line, and he is down. We're going to take a timeout here. 14-7 Southeast Valley. Back in a minute on KUOO.
Craftsmanship combined with innovative kitchen designs awaits you at Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths. Visit them soon to be inspired by the many possibilities for your dream design, including the beautiful colors and woods that Dakota Cabinetry has to offer. Plum Supply Kitchens and Baths, Highway 71, Spirit Lake. From major accidents to minor fender benders, Journey Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Journey Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
For field, and we are happy to say that Eli Johnson got up on his own, and he will have to return to the sideline for a play and perhaps get examined over there, but I'm glad to see that he got up and he was able to move off on his own there after a really hard hit.
And he's moving quite briskly. I mean, he's not running, but he's walking. Normally, it looks like not staggering anywhere, but he took a hit and he just gave a thumbs up to the crowd over there. So
I'm glad to see that at least. It'll be 1st and 10 Jaguars at their own 28-yard line. 3:14 to go in the first half, and it is 14-7 Southeast Valley. Now they look like kind of an old-fashioned run team as they will go everybody under center, and they're going to hand off. The ball gets up to the 30-yard line. I'll double-check. I think it was maybe Munch there, but we're going to find out here in a moment.
Yep.
Yes, Lath Munch was the running back, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, just straight ahead running on that. Just bulldog right up the middle. Follow your big lineman, namely number 68, Aaron Graves.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 8 for Southeast Valley, and they're probably thinking with 2:45 to go until halftime,
let's run
a first down would do us a lot of good here. Leading 14-7 if you're just joining us. So here comes 2nd down and 8. They'll have one receiver, Berglund, way out to the left. Otherwise, they'll line things up under center, and that's going to be a great tackle from behind on Munch by who else Zach Jensen.
Yeah, Zach Jensen.
And Spirit Lake wants, I believe, a timeout here.
I think so, too.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a great call.
So the ball will be placed at the 32. He'll gain a couple yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Well, they're going to say more like
about 7.
3rd down and 7.
Boy, they must have only given a yard on that first one then.
Spirit Lake takes the timeout here. Trailing 14-7. We're going to keep things right here. We'll thank a few more sponsors. They include McKean's Pub and Grill, Interior Sewing by Lisa, State Farm Insurance Agent Scott Troutman, and Okoboji Realty. Another slew of great sponsors who make our broadcasts on the radio and on the live video stream at ExploreOkoboji.com possible. You can watch on YouTube at ExploreOkoboji or on the CF Video channel. If you got a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick at home, search CF Video, and you will find all of our family of stations video streams. So again, it will be 3rd down, and I'm going to say 6 for Southeast Valley at the 32-yard line is what we'll call it. And what are we sitting at here on the time as the timeout comes to an end? It'll be 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Spirit Lake will have 2 timeouts yet. Southeast Valley has 2 timeouts yet. But a big 3rd down and 6 coming up here. Spirit Lake can get a stop here, Clyde. They're going to get another opportunity offensively.
Yep.
And Southeast Valley's going to spread it out a little bit more here. They're going to go 2 receivers to the far side of the field and a single receiver to the near side of the field towards the Spirit Lake sideline. In the shotgun again is Cruz with Munch. Cruz wants to throw. Pressure, and he's just going to try to air it out. He's got a man through the hands of the intended receiver, Trey Fisher, and had Trey Fisher been able to come out with that, it was about a step too short. That might have been 6.
Yeah, and that was just over his fingertips. Good throw. Fisher just not quite there as far as the speed to get underneath that one.
And because it's an incomplete pass, Spirit Lake won't have to burn a timeout here, and it will be 4th down and 6, and the Indians will send Jack Latham back to receive here, and he'll be at his own 37-yard line, 38-yard line.
See if they set up a little return here, if they're going to go for the block.
Graves will punt it. That's a good punt all the way back at the 20-35, it looks like, 30-yard line, excuse me. There's 35-40, 45 knocked out of bounds. Good return by Latham. He's near midfield, and Spirit Lake will have good field position and 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock to work with here, trailing 14-7.
And that's just pure Latham speed right there that got him that one, because they did not set up a return on that. Latham had to run back, field that over his shoulder, pick that up, and 3 white jerseys are staring at him, but he turned on the afterburners, got around the corner, and got all the way back to his own 46-yard line.
So 1st and 10 Indians, again at the 46, 2:07 to go here until halftime, trailing 14-7. And they will set things up with 3 receivers bunched up to the right side. Reynolds in the shotgun, has pressure coming. Got to avoid one guy and does. Face mask going to throw downfield, has a man, and it will not be caught. It'll be off the turf, it looks like. And it'll go off the turf into Ethan Backus's arms. So incomplete, but penalty on the field. And I agree that is probably a face mask.
It came out right away because it just turned Riley Reynolds' head right around, and the ref caught it.
And let's see if our official is mic'd up for tonight. So that's a 15-yard penalty.
And an automatic first down.
So Spirit Lake will take that and go into Southeast Valley territory at the Jaguars' 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 39. We still have a minute 59 to go here until halftime. So you don't have to throw here if you don't want. We'll hand it off. And here's Backus. Tries to get an end-around play and will get a couple yards. The defense caught up with him pretty quickly, mainly number 7, Caden Larson.
Well, give him credit for getting a couple of positive yards out of that because it was closing out in a hurry.
He cut it back quick enough.
But he turned his shoulders quick enough. Smart thinking right there. Turn the shoulders, go forward instead of running lateral.
2nd down and 8. Reynolds will roll to his right. There comes Aaron Graves. Got to get away from him, and he will get to where he was at, basically.
Yeah, he may have lost a yard.
Might have even lost a yard, I think. And
interesting to see where they're going to mark this one.
And he took a licking there at the end. So ball at the 38. Looks like he lost one. All right, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Got to move something positive here. Minute 5 to go here. Clock ticking. High snap. Reynolds takes it. Here comes the pressure, and Riley will not escape the pressure. He will get closer to that 1st down. It looks like he's going to be marked at the 32-yard line, so he'll get 6. But Spirit Lake, 2 timeouts. Got to use something, don't you? Here, 48 seconds. Clock is ticking.
Yeah, they need to play, and that's what Riley Reynolds is saying. I need to play, and they got to. They're substantive.
They might just opt to go for one more play. That's a pickup of 6 to the 32. Here's 4th down and 3. Reynolds looks to throw and loses the football. Southeast Valley is going to recover at the 25-yard line, it looks like, and whoever recovered that got pancaked
by Quayle. Anthony Quayle, yeah, and he's down for it too.
Oh, man.
Quayle just smothered him out there going for the ball. Good clean hit again. Trey Fisher again took another big hit. So both receivers, Johnson and Fisher, have been hit hard tonight, but a fumble again. That's the 2nd fumble on the night for Spirit Lake.
So Spirit Lake opted to run that clock down there and try to get something on 4th down, and instead they fumble the football, and Southeast Valley recovers at their own 25-yard line with 26 seconds to go in the 1st half. And we'll see how aggressive the Jaguars get here. They have attempted a couple passes downfield.
I'm going to say not real aggressive. They pick something up good on the 1st down. They might then, but they're doing a full house package in there right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a kneel if I was a betting person.
Yeah, they're going to victory
with
formation
26 seconds to go.
End of the half. Yeah,
and that is exactly what they will do, and I would doubt Spirit Lake will opt to stop it. A loss of 1 to the 24, and I believe that will be the end of the 1st quarter, and maybe stay on the field and make sure they do go to the locker room, and they will. So that is the end of the 1st half, and Spirit Lake trailing Southeast Valley 14-7. Let's take a, let's see, what do we got here? A 2-minute timeout, I believe. Our halftime show is on the way with Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back after this on KUOO and the video stream tonight at exploreokoboji.com.
Or is showing signs of age? You can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more, plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
I fancy that kind of thing. Whatever happened?
Our halftime show, thanks to Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. The radio end of things are going to go to our halftime report here in a moment. And the video end of things are going to watch the Forest Marching Band here at halftime. 14-7 Southeast Valley leads Spirit Lake. We're back after this on KUOO. All right, welcome back to Hayford Field in Spirit Lake. Halftime here, Spirit Lake trailing Southeast Valley 14-7. So, been a good game between number 9 and number 1, Clyde Erkey.
Well, I can't fault it at all. A great game. Big difference, I think, right now. Big play by Spirit Lake, gets them the touchdown. And 2 fumbles by Spirit Lake, turns the ball over to Southeast Valley, a very powerful team. You can't do that to it. That's kind of set the stage for this 1 touchdown difference right now.
Let's kind of recap how we've gotten here. Southeast Valley got the ball to start, and it was a 16-play, 9-minute, almost 9-minute drive that was capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Colton Cruz. 2-point conversion was no good. It was 6-0 Southeast Valley. That was the first quarter score. Second quarter, as you mentioned, Spirit Lake fumbles the football. They were moving the ball, but Southeast Valley recovers, and they make short work of it. It's a 5-yard touchdown run by Lath Munch. 2-point conversion was good. 14-0 Southeast Valley. Looked like Spirit Lake had their back to the wall just a little bit there for a moment. Then in the second quarter, Spirit Lake would get a 55-yard touchdown catch by Jack Latham, and Ham's extra point was good, and that made it 14-7. And one more fumble recovery by Southeast Valley there late in the quarter. Spirit Lake was trying to drive on them, but pretty good first half of football. Let's talk some stats here.
I thought so too, and you take a look at it, and we talked about it in the pregame about the team, the guys to watch on the Southeast Valley team, and it has been basically a 2-man show out there. Colson Cruz, 14 carries for 57 yards. Lath Munch, 11 carries for 51 yards. Colson Cruz is 3 for 6 passing for 36 yards. His receivers, Eli Johnson, 1. Colton Brandt has 1 catch for 22. And who's the other one I had there? I think Brand had both of those.
Okay.
He had 2 catches for 24. And then as far as for the Spirit Lake side, take a look at that. They spread out a little bit more. Riley Reynolds, 10 rushes, 35 yards. Ethan Backus, 2 rushes, 6 yards. Braden Teasfeld's 2 for 5 yards. Jack Latham, 1 for -6. Receiving-wise, Carver Jungjo had 2 catches, 14 yards. Jake Cornwall, 1 catch for 10 yards. Kai Hussey, 1 catch for 4 yards. And Jack Latham, 1 catch for 55 yards and the touchdown. The way I'm seeing this game right now, we're not able to run on that big defensive line, anchored in the middle by Aaron Graves.
Not very well, you can't.
So let's spread it out. Let's put it to the outside a little bit. Let's find those outside hitch moves out there, wide receiver screens, quick passes across the middle, pick up 5-10 yards at a shot, go for one deep like they did with Latham, get the speed out there between him and Hussey, open it up that way, and just shut down that running game. If Southeast Valley wants to go meticulous and spread it out and try and do that, we've seen that we can stick with them in the passing game. It's their running game up the middle that's stopping us because they're so big and powerful going up the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, 14-7, Southeast Valley leads Spirit Lake here at halftime. A reminder about our McKean's Pub and Grill sack attack. Every time Spirit Lake sacks the opposing team's quarterback, somebody wins a free cheeseburger basket from McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake. All you have to do is sign up by clicking on the McKean's Pub and Grill banner that scrolls on the homepage of exploreokoboji.com. Again, 14-7 here with Southeast Valley leading Spirit Lake. Other halftime scores sees Pipestone leading Jackson County Central 18-8. Western Christian leads Emmitsburg 10-7 in a close game at Dwayne Twade Field. And Akron Westfield is getting blown out by Hartley Melvin Sanborn 38-7. The Hawks want their first outright district championship since 1997, Clyde Erkey, and it looks like they're going to get it.
They're going to get it, yeah. And what were you saying? They had 2 pick sixes in a row. That's big.
They had 3 scores within a minute.
But that's big on defense when you can do that to help out the offensive side.
Kind of makes me think of Iowa against Maryland. We didn't get to see that game a few weeks ago, but from everything I watched on the stats and the highlights, it was quite the half.
Well, and what I listened to on the radio with Gary Dolphin
on the way home that
Ed
night.
Podolak,
Other halftime scores: it's Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Okoboji 31-0. South O'Brien all over Hinton 28-6. Sheldon trails Unity Christian 14-0. Ridgeview is defeating Sibley Cheaton 14-0, and Galen Catholic leads Alta Aurelia 15-0. Those are halftime scores. And again, 14-7 our halftime score here. And let's go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout if we could. We'll take one more 1-minute break, and we'll come back with the second half between Spirit Lake and Southeast Valley on KUOO and the video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Southeast Valley leading Spirit Lake 14-7. Number 9 leading number 1 in a highly touted Class 2A District 2 matchup here tonight. Jason Jacobs with Clyde Erke, Matthew Grisham, our video engineer, and Michael Petska, audio engineer back at Mission Control at KUOO. Nice halftime show again by the Force Marching Band as well, Clyde Erke.
Did a great job, and they did fantastic last Saturday. They went to the state competition. Ended up getting a number 1 rating on that, and then turned around and went down to Orange City. Ended up taking first down there in their class. So a great year for the Force Marching Band, led under the direction of Tyler Peterson.
Spirit Lake will have the ball to start the third quarter, and Graves will just kick it on the ground again. The Indians will pick it up at the 40-yard line. I think that might be Reynolds.
It kind of looked the way he ran.
Looked like Riley.
That's the way he kind of ran.
And let's see. I never got an official on that. Yeah, it was Riley Reynolds. He returns it to the 45-yard line of Spirit Lake. So good starting field position again with 11:54 to go in this third quarter. Again, 14-7 Southeast Valley. If you're just joining us, Indians offense onto the field with a, looks like single receiver to the left. And Reynolds in the shotgun. When Teesfield sends a man in motion, Reynolds will run it himself. Gets that hole on the right side. There goes Riley Reynolds. 40, 35, 30. Can somebody catch him? 25, 20. They will, right around the 17-yard line.
Colson Cruz had to catch him. One of the fastest guys on the Southeast Valley Jaguar team. Had to race him down. Had a 5-yard head start, but Colson Cruz was able to run him down, but not before a pickup of what?
Let's see, 36 and 5 is 41.
41 yards.
Ball at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 Indians, and they're in business, trailing by just a touchdown. Riley will try to run it again here, and this one will collapse quickly, and I think he's going to get the line of scrimmage and nothing more.
Yeah, they're going to give him, right at the line of scrimmage. They're not even going to move it. No gain on that one.
Well, clogged up by you-know-who. Yeah. Aaron Graves right there in the middle playing that nose guard position.
And that play before that, Aaron Graves went to the right, his right side, our left side on the offensive line, and Riley Reynolds busted it out to the right and got by him, and that's what opened it up.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. And there comes pressure, and Reynolds not going to be able to get rid of it, and he's going to lose yardage on this play back at the 20-yard line. That was a coverage sack, I guess you would say.
Exactly. And
downfield.
And with the line like they have and the pressure that they're going to put on you, you only have that 3 seconds, 4 seconds to get rid of it. And Riley wasn't able to do it because of the coverage downfield.
So it will be 3rd down, I believe, and it's going to look like it's about 14.
I still think you're looking at a situation here. You got to pick up at least 4 or 5 yards on this play.
Absolutely. Well, and in a one-score game, if you get close enough, you could kick a field goal.
That's what I'm thinking. You just got to pick up some more yardage to make that field goal really possible with our good kicker.
And they will throw it here, and it'll be thrown short.
Yeah.
And it'll be incomplete. So 4th down and 14.
Under heavy pressure again.
So it would be a 37-ish yard field goal from here, and I don't think you can go for that.
They're not even coming in with it right now. They're just going to go for it on their offensive prowess right now.
So it'll be 4th down and 14 from the 20-yard line. Credit Southeast Valley. So far it's been bend, don't break. But let's see if the Indians can get the ball down to, they'd need to be about the 6-yard line. Here we go, 4th down and long. Reynolds will air it out towards the end zone, towards Latham. Intercepted.
And
that's Colton Cruz, and a lot of room to run for Colton Cruz up that left side. He'll return it to the 34-yard line, it looks like.
Well, not a bad design play, but Cruz is just being that safety out there. He's in that middle of the field and watching where that ball's going to go. And Riley kind of floated that. It's kind of designed to go that way, but that gave Cruz easy amount of time to get over there and pick that off. So 3rd turnover of the game for the Spirit Lake Indians.
To the 33-yard line they go with 10:04 to go in this third quarter, leading Spirit Lake 14-7. So the Jaguars' 33-yard line again is where they start. We thank some more sponsors, your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, United Community Bank, MHR Insurance, and the Hunt Bar and Grill. And it will be Cruz in the shotgun with Lath Munch behind him, and a pair of receivers to the far side of the field, one receiver to the near side of the field, and he will look to throw, and he'll dump it off to that big tight end, and he'll stumble after catching it to the 38-yard line, will Colton Brandt, and a pickup of 5.
Yeah, and if he doesn't stumble, he had more room to run than
He
that.
would have had a full head of steam on him. So 2nd and 5 on the way. I can't believe it's only 8:14 right now.
Very
It was
quick
one of the
first half.
fastest first halves. Of course, when the first drive takes all but 3 minutes of the first quarter, that tends to do it. Here's 2nd down and 5. Same look again here for Southeast Valley. They just switch it on the side of the field. And they'll hand it off to Munch, and Spirit Lake has that one sniffed out. Munch will get a couple. Looks like he's going to get to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 40. Give him a gain of 2.
3rd down and 3 coming up.
Just straight ahead running on that one. Just give it to your big running back. Go up the middle right behind Aaron Graves and the rest of that big offensive line.
Here again, big 3rd down here for this Indians defense. Can they hold and give themselves an offensive chance to tie it back up?
And I'm going to look for a quarterback keeper here just to go
Absolutely.
off.
And they're going to hand off Munch. Munch not going to get it. He got the 40, maybe the 41. It looks like with forward progress, he's going to be 2 yards short.
And a good play right there by Cornwall. Jake Cornwall comes storming in when he saw that handoff made.
He's like a headhunter.
And he just crushed him after he gained about a yard.
So 4th down and 2, and I believe Southeast Valley is going to, well, let's just kind of wait and see here. Yes, Graves is back there.
Yeah.
It looks like he will punt it away. They do kind of a variety of things in terms of the kicking. But Graves does have a leg, and he can boot it.
Yeah, he's been punting it all right. Hasn't been high, but it's long.
And there is the high and long to the 24-yard line. Avoiding some defenders is Latham to the 40-yard line. There he's got the seam and near midfield, and knocking him out of bounds on what could have been a touchdown-saving tackle is number 80, Colton Brandt.
I think you're right, because he had some room after that. After Brandt was right there and knocked him out of bounds, there wasn't a whole lot of white jerseys chasing him because his speed just blew right by him.
So special teams has certainly aided Spirit Lake's effort here tonight, Clyde. 7:59 to go here in the third quarter. It's 14-7 Southeast Valley and Spirit Lake at their own 49-yard line after a nice return on the punt. They'll have 3 receivers to the far side of the field. And Reynolds will roll to his right, has a protector. Got to get rid of it, though, Riley, and will not. And there comes Aaron Graves, and he will pancake him back at the 42-yard line.
And along with Justin Losky.
Yeah, Losky was the one that got the first hit.
Losky got the first hit. He slowed him down, and Aaron Graves just kind of finished him off.
The sack will put it back at the 43-yard line, a loss of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down and 16.
Boy, whether you roll out or you stay in the pocket no matter what, you got to get rid of it right away.
Yeah,
you got to find the receiver open.
I almost think you got to go back to like that screen play, which was working early in the ball game. And now they're going to try to run it here with Reynolds at the middle. He'll avoid some defenders, and he'll cross the 50-yard line back to the 49 of Southeast Valley. So Riley gets quite a bit of it back there, 8 of it actually.
Yeah, good run by Riley Reynolds, just straight up the middle. Not really a quarterback draw, just hesitate a half a second, then blow through the hole.
And
whatever
try to
you
get
want.
away from
Yeah,
Graves and the lineman.
Graves and the lineman.
And they race upfield. I mean, they pursue so well as big guys.
Yep.
They made that tackle at the 49-yard line of Southeast Valley. Here's 3rd down and 8. Reynolds in the shotgun. Got to get rid of it. Over the middle, and bringing it in is Latham. Yes, he sucked it in.
That's a catch.
Latham at the 36-yard line of Southeast Valley gains 13 and an Indians first down. What a play.
And Reynolds had to throw that low one inside because the defender was right there, but Latham went down for a good catch and a first down.
1st and 10 Indians at the 36-yard line. Reynolds got to get rid of it right away and avoid some defenders the first time. Now he'll just try to run away and now dump it off. It'll be caught. And I didn't catch the number.
First down.
And up something down there. Let's check that again. I think that might have been Caleb Lee.
I think so. 25.
Yeah, I believe so.
Dumped it off as a safety valve, and he got rid of it just before he got to the line of scrimmage.
But there's a penalty, so just
maybe he was. Maybe he was across the line of scrimmage. I thought it was close.
It was very close. Nope. It's a hold.
Holding.
So that'll, from the spot of the foul, push Spirit Lake all the way back to the 48-yard line. So that's a loss of 12 on the play. Oh, man, and here again, first down has not been the Indians' friend on offense. So it'll be 1st and 22 from the 48. Well, I guess you try to eat it up in chunks.
Yep, get 8 or 9 back here. And
Reynolds will try that design run, and he'll get 6 or 7 here on first down. Crosses the 45 to the 44. So maybe more like in the variety of 4 yards.
Yeah. Well, he ran about 6 or 7, but
he
started out in that backfield.
Well, they need to get to the 26-ish yard line of Southeast Valley, and they're at the 44. So 2nd and about 18. Reynolds will roll to his right here. Now tosses it back to the left. Oh, and it's caught by number 61, Zach Jensen. There goes Zach Jensen to the 30, down to the 30-yard line. Well, how about that trick play?
And what a block. I mean, the way that's set up, I looked downfield right away to see if there's another receiver because Zach Jensen was a good 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, thinking that, okay, he's going to throw it again. But, boy, what a block to set him free on that one, too.
That's a gain of 14 to the 30-yard line. And it makes it 3rd down in a very manageable 4. And that is going to be a timeout on Southeast Valley, and Coach Mike Sweeter wants to talk things over with 3rd and 4 coming up, leading 14-7 on Spirit Lake here in the 3rd quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout if we could. We'll be back with more high school football on KUOO and ExploreKaboji.com.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Back at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. And it will be 3rd down and 4 for Spirit Lake after a trick play where they threw it basically back to the other side of the field.
Behind the
line of scrimmage. A screen play behind the line of scrimmage to Zach Jensen.
Thinking that, okay, maybe he's going to throw it downfield. I didn't see anybody down there. But then a key block out here by Jack Latham to spring him for that good gain of 13, 14 yards. And that timeout was called because I saw a lot of confusion on the play before that the Jaguars had.
It'll be a quarterback keeper, and Reynolds, he's going to be close.
It's going to be
where he
went down short.
He's going to be about a yard short.
No, that's a good call, folks. You hear a lot of oohing and ahhing on that one, but his knee went down as he stretched that ball out.
Well, somebody got an ankle in there, and he gained 2 to the 28, and he needs about 2 to the 26. 4th down and 2. Spirit Lake, 3 receivers to the right. Single to the left. Try to draw him off sides. They won't do that. No, here goes Reynolds. Riley's going to get it. Oh, he lost the football, though. Or they can no. They're going to wave it down. They're going to say he is down. Ooh, and that is maybe a break.
Yep, the side judge came in right away, though. Right away he came running in and said that ball's down. And the reason why is because his knee was down. As he stretched the ball out, his knee was down already, and the ball hit the ground, and that forced it. So good call by the side judge on that one.
So a gain of 2 moves the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 Indians at the Southeast Valley 26-yard line, trailing by a touchdown with 4:25 clock ticking here in the third quarter. Here's 2. Now we'll go 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left as Cornwall splits out to the right. And Reynolds in the shotgun, looking to throw and airs it out to the left. Ooh, and here's the late touchdown!
Yep.
That's a 26-yard touchdown grab.
And they had him open again. He faked inside, went back out to the outside, and he burnt Trey Fisher on that one again, and Fisher's trying to plead his case that he got held, but I did not see it at all. He just flat out got burnt on a great fake and a great route by Jack Latham, and Riley Reynolds put it right on the money again.
Spirit Lake's an extra point away from tying up the #1 team in the state here late in the third quarter. Justin Ham on to attempt the extra point. Here comes the snap. Kick is on the way.
Yeah, just take the point.
And what are they going to have
here? They got offsides on Jaguars.
I think so, too.
The end come rushing in. Now, they're going to...
That's an encroachment.
They should be a good... I think they'll take the kick.
Can they take the kick, though?
Or do they have to kick it again?
They may have to kick it again.
It shouldn't be a dead ball foul.
Of course, now if you...
It should not be, but you're looking at it. He's trying to explain it, and it's not coming over. Now they got to kick it again. So they're calling it a dead ball foul. Well, yeah, the play is dead.
Okay.
On an extra point, the play is dead, so it's a dead ball foul no matter what.
All right, so Ham will attempt the kick again. And here comes the snap, the hold, the kick is on the way. Looked pretty good to me. We got a tie ball game with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Spirit Lake 14, Southeast Valley 14. Back in a minute on KUOO.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
We're tied at 14 between number 9 Spirit Lake and number 1 Southeast Valley with 4:09 to go in the third quarter of this Class 2A matchup.
Let's see if Ham kicks it deep or tries to punch one in somewhere and then get on it again.
They were close the last time around.
Going to kick this one deep.
Booch this one deep to the right side. And the Southeast Valley return man is number 7. That is Caden Larson. And Larson returns it to the 25-yard line. So we have 4:04 to go here in the third quarter. The Jaguars have not scored since the 11:05 mark in the second quarter.
You think about it, they picked up the first 2 drives that they had, they scored their touchdowns on, and they've been stymied ever since by this Spirit Lake defense.
Well, let's see if the defense can come up with another big set of stops here.
And Spirit Lake is going to hurt themselves with 3 turnovers.
I'd be a little surprised if Southeast Valley does not go back to bread and butter here.
Yeah, you'd think so. Tie ball game, just go to that pound and grind.
And They're going to look to throw, and it's going to be a sack. A McKean's Pub and Grill sack.
I think that's Cornwall.
At the 19-yard line.
I think
Loss of
Jake,
6.
Jake Cornwall came in from this left outside linebacker position and just swallowed him up. Forced him back inside, but he had quick enough speed where he was able to grab him by the waist and bring him down after a 6-yard loss on the McKean's Pub sack
attack.
Yep.
Loss of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 16 for Southeast Valley at their own 19-yard line. Tied here at Hafer Field in Spirit Lake. 3 receivers right for Southeast Valley. Here's Cruz, and they're going to get away from one defender there, and they're not going to call the hold. I just can't believe it.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
how can you
right
not
in
call
front
that?
of the guy to the 31-yard line.
That one I will agree with, folks.
That's a gain of 12.
I don't know how you can't call that one.
Wow. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 at the 31. But they will still have to convert the 3rd and 4 here.
Yeah, but, that was pretty evident there.
I agree. I mean,
you just go on with your play, had
when
good
you're grabbing the back of the jersey.
Grabbing the back of the jersey to try and slow him down.
That's usually a sign.
Yep.
All right, let's see if the defense can come up with another big stop here on 3rd and 4 in a tie ball game. And we'll have 2 receivers to the right for the Jaguars. And we'll have a single receiver to the right, plus the tight end, Colton Brandt. And they'll look to throw here on 3rd down and downfield and incomplete. And a good job by whoever that was downfield. Let's see. I think it might have been, Caleb Lee even.
20,
Justin Ham. Justin Ham was in on that play. Justin downfield. He turned around at the right time too, Clyde.
Yep, he had great coverage on that. Turned around, perfect job on the defense. Got his hands in there to interrupt it. Going to make a big 4th down. They have to kick it away again.
Graves and the Jaguars will have to punt it away, and it will be Jack Latham back to receive. Is at his own 35-yard line. I don't think you're going to see Graves kick it near him if he can at all help it. And Latham will just leave it go there at the 21-yard line. That's a good decision in a tie ball game.
Yeah, you're running to the sideline, running back a little bit, and Graves, you're right, he kicked it away from him, thinking, okay, I'm not going to give him a chance to run this one out anywhere. And Spirit Lake will start at their own 20-yard line.
This is actually the worst starting field position for Spirit Lake tonight.
Yep.
They started at their own 33 one other time. We have 3:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tied at 14 between number 1 Southeast Valley, number 9 Spirit Lake. Thanks to Consumers Lumber Company and Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative for sponsoring the broadcast. Indians will hand it off here to Braden Teesfeld. And Braden is going to get one maybe as that pursuit by that Southeast Valley defense, led by who else but big number 68 Aaron Graves, will stop him after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, and there again, Graves was there to back it up. That looked more like...
I didn't see who the first guy was down there.
Yeah, it was on that outside over there.
I think Carl Berglund actually might have been the guy that time.
Yeah, and Cruz was up there.
They're going to throw the screen pass, and it'll be caught by Carver Jungjohan to the 30, 35, near the 40-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark him out at the 38. That's enough for an Indians first down and a pickup of 15, Clyde Erkey.
Yep, that's a great job right there, just pushing forward, marking it at the 38. That started from the 23, 15-yard gain. Just
first and 10.
Little swing pass out to the outside. Good block on the perimeter again by Latham, or Hussey on this side. Sprung him loose, and then Jungjohan just used his speed.
And they'll bunch it up, but they will look to throw here, and it'll be caught by Latham to the 40, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and he'll be out of bounds. First and 10 Indians in Southeast Valley territory at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Yeah, and what did I say at halftime? You got to go to those little quick swing passes, get them outside. That's what was working for him. The run game isn't as much. Keep them honest with the run now and then, but this is opening up, and Latham's having a heck of a game tonight.
Well, I know 12 and 12 to the 50 makes 24, and that's enough for a first down. Here's first and 10. It'll be Reynolds, and Riley will fall forward to the 36.
Give him a yard, maybe.
I'm thinking he's going to get two actually.
Out of it. Hard-fought yards, but that's keeping them honest. That's keeping them in the middle there. he just bulldogs ahead. And then Riley Reynolds doesn't give up easy either.
No, he doesn't.
He is a strong runner out there, and he did. He got 2 yards out of it.
Sometimes he doesn't give up a little too much.
Yeah.
So here's 2nd down and 8. And they'll look to pass. Pressure, got to get rid of it, Riley, and he'll just throw it. Oh, and he throws it. Oh, but it'll be out of bounds. Will he catch it? No, he caught it.
He caught it.
Interception, and that is number 80, Colton Brandt.
Yeah. And he tried throwing it out of bounds.
Big play at the 29-yard line.
He tried throwing it out of bounds, but Brandt he didn't see Brandt coming from that backer position, and he threw it right through the arms. And Brandt, all he needed to do is get one foot in, and that's what he did. Oh, another turnover.
Jaguars 29-yard line with 51 seconds to go, 3rd quarter, so Southeast Valley gets the football back. Ooh. Man, and you could just kind of feel like Spirit Lake had all the momentum on their side there for a moment. But
and they do have the momentum going, and it's going to be huge if they can stop them here.
But you got to tell this offense, I'm a little shocked that Southeast Valley is not just pounding the football here and trying to run. They're going to try to do it here but with Munch, but Spirit Lake has it sniffed out. That time, Cale Queering stops him for a gain of maybe 1. They're going to give him the 30-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to give him
so 2nd and 9.
Yard, yep.
And 32 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Well,
so 2nd and 9 coming up.
Interesting to see if they spread it out and try and get that pass play. Our pass defense has shut them down. The thing that they had going for them in that first half, basically the first quarter, was the run game.
Yeah.
Methodical run game. We've figured it out. We've closed up that middle. They've made the adjustments, and they're not letting them get those big yardage and being methodical.
So here's 2nd and 9. Now Cruz wants to throw, pressure. Oh, and it's just thrown up in the air and out of bounds.
Yeah, they had a receiver over here.
Good decision there by Cruz to get rid of it, and he did a good job here, like you said, of being near a receiver at least.
Yeah, he had the receiver over here, but you knew definitely throwing it out of bounds, and that should be the end of the 3rd quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter sees Spirit Lake and Southeast Valley tied at 14. 4th quarter in a minute on KUOO.
Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames in the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
After 3 quarters of play, it is Spirit Lake 14, Southeast Valley 14. Class 2A District 2 football on KUOO and the video streaming ExploreKaboji.com. Southeast Valley going to come out with a little swinging 8-trick play on 3rd down and 9 to start the quarter here. And it will be Cruz. He wants to air it out downfield and out of bounds, thrown out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Tried to go one-on-one over on that side with, I believe it was that, yeah, that was Fisher, Trey Fisher, singling up with Jack Latham, I believe. And Latham did a good job covering him out there.
So it'll be 4th down coming up here.
And they got to kick it
9,
again.
They're going to have to kick it again, yeah.
So our defense is held again. Latham will go back now. It'd be Kai Hussey over on that other side, I guess. Almost blocked.
And Peter, get away from that thing. It'll die at the 32-yard line. So Spirit Lake will get the ball back here, Clyde.
Yeah,
and 11:47 to go here in the ball game, tied at 14.
This is a great football game, JJ.
Well, I had just kind of a feeling that this would be one of those classic football games, and sure enough, these two teams were up for the challenge here tonight. Coach Sweeter said he thought there was a good chance that both of these teams would be undefeated when they played each other this year. And,
yeah.
And
they very
Spirit
well
Lake
could have been.
One touchdown in a couple of ball games away from it being that type of a game, and it'll be a run here on first down. Not going to be a whole lot there.
Not doing a whole lot of whistles on that real quick either with these two big grind-out teams. Going to give him a yard on it. I believe that was, I think there was Ethan Backus on the run.
Yeah, and they'll give him the 33. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Indians will have 4 receivers, and they're going to try to air it out. And they got Kai Hussey. Oh, and he just can't quite make the grab. It was just short at the 40-yard line of Southeast Valley.
Couldn't quite turn back inside. I mean, the ball.
One more step.
Yeah, the ball was thrown a little bit short and inside, and Kai was on the down route on the outside edge. He turned back in and just couldn't quite get there.
Now you got 3rd down and 9, and, I mean, you don't really want to give the ball right back to Southeast Valley.
Nope.
Let's see what this offense can do here. Just move the chains here and keep their offense off the field, maybe. Tied at 14. Here's 3rd down and 9 from the 33. 3 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Oh, they got a guy to jump.
That's 5 yards right there.
So that'll help a little bit.
That's 5 yards right there. That makes a little bit difference.
Okay, so they call encroachment on the defense. So that'll put it at the 38-yard line. They need the 42, so it'll be 3rd and 4. 4 receivers here for the Indians on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Got to get rid of it, does Reynolds. Now he'll try to get a block here, throws it downfield, almost intercepted. Once again, Colton Cruz out of nowhere from that safety position. He's spying that quarterback the whole time.
Exactly right. He's sitting out there like a center fielder looking which way that ball's going to go. And Riley didn't even see him coming, and Cruz almost stepped in front of that.
He's one heck of an athlete for Southeast Valley.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed watching him tonight. Score update from Minnesota. Pipestone leads Jackson County Central 24-8. That's after.
To come in. Drop back to punt here.
So 4th and 4. And there's the punt. Ooh. Good pressure from Southeast Valley there. They're going to pick it up at the 26-yard line, and they'll return it to the 35, maybe 36 of Southeast Valley. We have 10:57 to go in the ball game, tied at 14 between Spirit Lake and Southeast Valley, and it has been one heck of a football game here tonight. And thanks to some more sponsors: Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, IGL Teleconnect, Bank Midwest, and Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons. Ball at the Jaguars' 36-yard line, 10:57 to go. And let's see what Southeast Valley decides to do here. If they can maybe get their run game established again, I feel like that's got to be their key.
And they're bunching up big like that, low snap.
And it will be a quarterback keeper for Cruz, and he'll get 1, maybe 2.
Maybe a yard.
He's going to get the 37-yard line based on the near sideline judge.
Give him a yard on that. Good pursuit by the Indians defense. And just a little quarterback run is all it was designed to do. And he wanted to run up the middle. Nothing there. Had to bounce to the outside. Good pursuit by the black jerseys. And Caleb Lee was there to shut him back onto the inside and take him down for a yard gain.
2nd down and 9. Ball at the 37-yard line of Southeast Valley. 3 receivers for the Jags. And here's Cruz, kind of a designed run around, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds as the pressure comes at him. Good decision. There was nothing open downfield.
Nothing open downfield. He was running out of room on the sideline. He just had to get rid of it. And you take a look at this first half, compared to the second half, or first half, this second half, passing-wise, they are 1 for 5 yards. The first half, they were 3 for 5 for 36 yards.
Wow.
So we've shut that passing game down, and we've stopped the run game. Our defense has really stepped up.
3rd down and 9, and Nito another big step up here. 3 receivers again for the Jaguars, 2 to the near side of the field. In the shotgun is Cruz, wants to throw. Here comes the pressure. He'll throw downfield and intercepted!
Yep.
Intercepted at the 36-yard line. That is Spirit Lake's Braden Teesfeld.
Well, that time Teachfeld was at center fielder, that free safety sitting back there watching the eyes of the quarterback, and Cruz threw that one up, and Teachfeld just drifted over and picked that one off.
So 10:05 to go in the ball game, still tied at 14, and Teachfeld, well, basically it's like a punt return.
Was, yeah, but they got the ball back without having to receive that punt.
So ball at the Spirit Lake 32-yard line again. And let's see if the Indians offense can spread things out and work their way down the field and take the lead in this game against number 9 and number 1. And they're going to hand things off here, and not a lot of running room there.
Caleb Lee might have got a yard, half a yard at the most.
They're going to give him one on forward progress. He must have just turned it. It was the far side of the field. He must have just turned it ahead enough.
Yeah, he got his shoulders squared just enough to give him that yard gain.
2nd and 9. Well, I think Spirit Lake's going to have to win this game through the air, Clyde.
I totally
got to
agree.
be honest with you.
Totally agree, but
four receivers here.
They got to keep him honest on the ground.
Absolutely. And they're going to try to throw. Oh, and it's a high snap. Riley's going to pick it up, though. Still time. Toss it downfield. And that's a good decision. Just throw it away.
Yeah, he threw it over his head, but a little bit of defensive holding there that the Jaguars got away with.
So it'll be incomplete, 3rd down and 9 coming up. Score update from Q102, HMS all over Akron Westfield, 50-7.
Good for the Hawks.
Yeah, they will move into the postseason as a number 1 seed or a number 1 district champ. We don't really know what that's going to mean tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when they release the playoff pairings. We're assuming 1s will play 4s and 4s will play 1s and 2s will play 3s, but we're not really sure. They're just going to announce a playoff matchup for the first week, and then everybody will go into pods in week 2. Here is 3rd and 9. 4 receivers for the Indians. Pressure coming over the middle, and it'll be incomplete through the hands. Thrown a little high for Jack Latham.
Yeah, a little high, and had to lead him a little bit more. Latham had a good head of steam coming across the middle, and he had to lead him just a little bit more, get it down by the belt buckle.
There is still 9:23 to go in this ball game, and of course Spirit Lake will punt this away. They will send Carver Jung Johan back to punt. Southeast Valley did get good pressure the last time around.
Yeah.
So you'll want to shore that up here.
Almost had it blocked the last time.
And I think they have sent Carl Berglund back to receive. There is the punt, and it will go to the 35, then take a Spirit Lake bounce, and Berglund will have to get away with it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Good punt.
Good job by Carver Jung Johan on that one, flipping the field, and the defenses are taking over in this second half.
Jaguars at their own 18-yard line with 9:11 to go in the ballgame, tied with Spirit Lake at 14 in a big Class 2A District 2 matchup. It doesn't really have anything to do as far as the standings. We know Esterville Lincoln Central was blowing out Pocahontas area, so ELC's going to make the playoffs probably as the number 3. Spirit Lake's going to be a number 4. Southeast Valley will be a number 1.
You know, it gives it good pride.
It gives you some confidence when you got to go on the road next week,
right?
What
momentum going into the playoffs. To play with the number 1 team like they're doing right now. This defense of Spirit Lake, we've said it all year long, they can play with the best of them.
Ball's at the 18, 1st and 10 Jaguars. And looking to throw, Cruz. He'll avoid one wave of defenders, and then he'll be tackled just past the 20-yard line to the 22. So that time he uses his feet and dances on a play where there's nothing open downfield, gets to the 22-yard line, and a little slow to get up there is number 55 for Spirit Lake. Is that Nick Lammers into the ball game there? No, check that. It was 56.
Yeah,
Voss.
Voss.
No, Queering, excuse me. That's Kale.
Oh, yeah,
56.
Kale Queering, yep.
It'll be 2nd down and 6 after a gain of 4. In the shotgun again is Cruz. Cruz avoids one defender, and then he's going to get that first down to the 30 to the 35. Oh, loses the football at the 40, and it'll go out of bounds. He's going to get lucky there. He was at the sideline. He lost the football there right on the sideline, but they'll say the ball goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line in a pickup of about 16, it looks like. We'll confirm where they mark it, and it is indeed the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 Jaguars. That's their first down in a while here.
That's their first down this half.
Oh, really?
This half.
Yeah,
yes.
You're right. It's been 3 and outs all the way. 8:24 to go here in the ball game. We're tied at 14. We'll get some other third quarter scores here momentarily. Jaguars will send a single receiver to each side.
Sorry, it's their Second first down this half.
Cruz wants to run up the middle, kind of delays things, but Spirit Lake sniffs it out pretty quickly. Good defense there by Zach Jensen in the middle, and they'll mark him at the 41, a pickup of 3. So 2nd down and 7 coming up. Some score updates here. These are third quarter scores. West Lyon all over Cherokee, 42-0. Central Lyon, George Little Rock leading Okoboji 38-0. Unity Christian leads Sheldon 21-zip. And Ridgeview leads Sibley Ocheyedan 24-0. 2nd and 7. Jaguars with 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left in a tie ball game with 7:44 to go, and the game clock is ticking, and they're going to try to throw it out there. They got an open man. Oh, there's that dump play to Colton Brandt, and he's going to get the first down into Indians territory. Where will they mark him? At the 45-yard line, it looks like.
Big play right there. A little miscommunication. Outside linebacker has to pick that up, and we came in on a blitz, and Brandt did a brush block. Looked like he was going to stay in and block. Bumped it to the outside, and he was open. After the pressure on Cruz, he's able to dump it off and get good first down yardage on that one.
Gain of 14, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Spirit Lake for Southeast Valley. Cruz will hand off to Munch. We haven't seen him in a while, and Munch will be stopped at the 40-yard line, it looks like. A pickup of 5.
Yeah, now they're doing that grind-out game again.
Well, they were able to get a pass completion. That certainly helps.
Yep.
It's a good game on Y100 as Emmitsburg Emmitsburg trails Western Christian 16-14 there.
Yeah, good game over there.
2nd and 5 coming up. Ball at the Spirit Lake 40-yard line for Southeast Valley's offense.
We got a good one going here, 14-14 with 7 minutes to go.
2 receivers left, single receiver right. Colton Cruz going to hand it off. No running room there for Lath Munch. He will get maybe a yard.
He had to dance to get that yard.
Well, he was looking for something to open. Nothing would open up. He snuck around the left side, but was tackled immediately. And a pickup of 1 makes it 3rd down and 4, and a huge 3rd down and 4 here. Although I got to believe Southeast Valley's in 4-down territory now.
I totally agree.
If they're on this side of the 50, I think they're going to go for it.
Totally agree with you on that one, JJ.
Especially with 6:28 to go in the ball game and their undefeated season a little bit in jeopardy here.
They're in a dogfight tonight.
2 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Colton Cruz will look to throw on 3rd down. Here comes pressure. Avoids one defender, throws it down. Intercepted! To the 50, to the 45, to the 40!
Oh, yes!
And that was Justin Ham, I believe. Let's double check the number. Yes, it was. That's his 2nd interception in a couple of weeks.
And he stepped in front of that one beautifully and then ran it back for a good, 10, 15, 20 yards.
So interception returned to the Jaguars. Where are they at? The 41-yard line. 6:07 to go in the ball game here. And Spirit Lake 1st and 10. Looking to throw the football. Reynolds wants to go for it all. To the end zone. No.
Throw it there. Where is it? There.
Yes, there's the flag. He didn't turn around. He didn't turn around.
And he hit him before the ball got there. Great call on that one, but what a great pattern and what a great throw, because if that defender doesn't get there, that's a touchdown.
And a gutsy play, too. Go for it all here.
Yep. Well, you got to look at it. You know, that's really advantage for them, because it's not spot foul, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a 15-yard
penalty. It's not the NFL where they just spot it right there. But 15 yards will help.
15 yards will help.
And it will put the ball at the Jaguars' 26-yard line. All right, got to calm down here a little bit. Still 6 minutes to go.
A lot of game left.
Can't have a heart attack with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
A lot of game left.
All right, here's 1st and 10. What a great game. Reynolds in the shotgun. Has a man in motion. Will keep it himself. There's some running room. There goes Riley to the 15. Bulldozing forward to near the 10. Will he get there? He will. He can't be denied.
I think they're going to spot him maybe inside the 10. They're going to put it right at the 10.
A gain of 16 yards, and it will be first and goal. Spirit Lake Indians tied with number 1 Southeast Valley with 5:42 to go in the ball game.
That was a quarterback draw. He hesitated for a split second, saw the opening, and hit it hard.
And it'll be Riley again up the middle. Can he get to the 5? He's close.
I think he did. 4, at least 6, so give him a gain of 4.
And that's where they'll mark him. Second and goal coming up from the 6. All right, second and goal. 5:16 to go here in the ball game. 2 receivers each side. They send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off. Can they get the end around to go into the end zone? By dance is Ethan Backus, and Spirit Lake has the lead.
Ethan Backus tiptoes on in with the high step.
A 6-yard touchdown run, and your Spirit Lake Indians lead 20-14 with 5:07 to go.
Wow, what great blocking, getting him around that end. Just great interior blocking to hold the line, and then the outside guys, those slot guys and receivers, kick those linebackers back inside. It gave Ethan Backus a chance to catch that corner and get it in the end zone for a 6-yard run.
All right, extra point time here for Justin Ham, who just had that interception. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. 21-14, Spirit Lake leads Southeast Valley. Back in a minute on KUOO.
It means to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
Here we go. 5:07 to go in this one. Spirit Lake has taken the lead. They have scored 21 unanswered points to lead number 1 Southeast Valley 21-14 in 2A District 2 football tonight, the regular season finale.
And I think what's happened here, those first 2 drives where that the Jaguars had, they scored the touchdowns. We made the adjustments on defense to shut down the middle. We're not allowing that middle. We're putting the pressure on when they're trying to pass.
Oh, and they'll just kick it overhead, and it'll go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah. And we're getting the pressure on the pass play, so that shuts that down. And they're not running to the outside. Their game is to the inside with the 2 big runners, and we've shut it down.
So Southeast Valley will take over at their own 20-yard line, trailing by 7. And what a ball game. Can we get this defense to make another big play here, Clyde?
Well, and the way their game is, they burn a lot of clock on their plays. And you take a look at it, they've had some 3 and outs. Most of them, that last drive, they had 6 plays. Other than that, it's been 3 plays or less.
So here's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. They're going to go with 3 receivers to the right. And they'll leave Munch in the backfield with the quarterback, Colton Cruz. And Cruz will look to throw. Pressure coming. Can't quite get to him. He'll throw it out of bounds. Nobody home. Where's the flag there?
There is nobody there.
Was there anybody even remotely in the air? Maybe number 80.
80 was the closest one. He was 15 yards away.
Okay,
that could have easily been called.
They're going to go incomplete, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up.
I think what they saw, though, is the referee saw it in the back. He had run out. He got outside that box.
He was outside the pocket. Yeah.
He was outside that box, so that's a good call.
Thanks to some of our great sponsors, the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, Lakes Regional Healthcare, and Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center.
How about the defense by Spirit Lake, though? On the passes, the defenders back here covering those receivers.
2nd down and 10. Cruz wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He's going to avoid the pressure this time around. He'll get to the 25. He'll have a first down to the 30 and out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Well, you can't contain a great athlete like Colton Cruz every time.
No.
And he'll gain 14 to the 34-yard line. So that moves the chain for Southeast Valley. 4:54 to go here in the ballgame, trailing Spirit Lake 21-14.
And he ran out of bounds, so it stopped the clock. Advantage the Jaguars on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But under 5 minutes to play, Spirit Lake leads.
Can the defense come up with another big play? Here's 1st and 10. That's plenty of time for Southeast Valley to keep using the run game.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And they're going to do that here with Cruz up the middle. They're going to try to bulldoze forward. He's going to get a couple.
He just kept
He doesn't want
running.
to go down either. Cruz is near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 39, it looks
And
like.
a great offensive line push on that, and it pushed a lot of our guys down. Cruz just waited for them to go down and stepped over the top of them and picked up the yardage on that one.
So there's 2nd down and 5 coming up for Southeast Valley. At their own 39, 4:26 to go in the ballgame, clock ticking. Jaguars probably going to keep it on the ground here on 2nd down and very manageable. 2 receivers left, single receiver to the right. Cruz in the shotgun with Munch. He will throw and slant, and it's caught. Oh, and that's a big play, and there he goes. Trey Fisher inside the 20 of Spirit Lake down to the 10. Huge play for Southeast Valley.
And that's one where he just threaded it in there, and Fisher was able to get that one. Good defense. The defender was right there, but boy,
just a great catch.
Great catch and a great throw.
And good speed.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Down to the 16-yard line he goes. So that's, let's see, 34 and 11 is a 45-yard gain.
45-yard gain on that one.
Huge gain there for Southeast Valley. Now they finally got that big pass play to work. Now they've got 1st and 10 from the Indian 16 at 3:58 to go. They'll hand off to Munch. Munch is going to fall forward for a couple. He looks like he got the 14, maybe the 13-yard line.
They're going to mark it at the
14.
Yep. Give him a gain of 2 on that.
So 2nd down and 8 coming up. 3:35 to go. Southeast Valley has 2 timeouts. Spirit Lake has all 3.
Yep. Southeast Valley had to take that one when they were confused on the defense.
And remember, Southeast Valley goes for 2 every time.
Yep.
So if they score here, it's going to be real high drama right away.
Yes, it will.
2nd down and 8. Ball at the 14-yard line of Spirit Lake. And rolling out. Then they'll just dump it off. That's big number 8. But tackled for a loss at the 15 is Colton Brandt.
Carver Jung-Johan.
And I think they'll say forward progress back to the 14, so no gain.
Yeah, but what a great play by Jung-Johan on that one for no gain.
3rd down and 8 coming up. Ball is still at the 14-yard line. Tackled inbounds, so clock ticking yet at 2:40 to go.
They're going to take their time here. They feel they can get it in the end zone and get that extra.
This is their shot.
This is their shot. Yeah. 3rd down play, 3rd and 8. This is a huge play right here. I think he's going to call another timeout. I think Coach Sweet.
Yeah, he is going to call a timeout here. 1 second on the play clock. We'll take one with him. 21-14, Spirit Lake leads Southeast Valley. They'll have 3rd down and 8 from the Indians 14 when we return in 30 seconds on KUOO and our video stream at exploreokoboji.com.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Whew. (21-14). Spirit Lake leads Southeast Valley. Southeast Valley is at the Spirit Lake 14-yard line and faces 3rd down and 8. Defense, can you come up with 2 more plays, please?
2 more plays, yep.
Southeast Valley can, of course, get a 1st down, though, at the 6. Colton Cruz in the shotgun. Looking to pass, avoids some defenders, goes towards the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Went off the hands of the intended receiver. They wanted to go to Carl Berglund. He had a hand on it.
Well, he threw it up for grabs, though. He threw that one up for grabs. He was just hoping one of his receivers could get underneath that because he was heavily pressured again. Zach Jensen, Tyler Voss, Cale Queering all coming hard on him, and he just threw up a duck.
2:16 to go in the ball game. Here's 4th down and 8 from the 14. Can the Indians defense hold?
And now they got to rush this play in. They're going to bring in the play with Caden Larson. 10 seconds on the play clock. This one's huge right here. Can we say this is almost the game right here?
Here is the ball game. 2 receivers right, single receiver left. They're going to call a timeout and talk it over. Well, why not?
Why not? You got 2 minutes to go. This is the game for them. If they don't make this, Spirit Lake takes over, and they can take some knees. Basically, they'll take some knees.
It'll be 4th down and 8. Coming up out of the timeout, we're going to keep things right here. Coming up after the ball game tonight, it'll be the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show on KUOO from 10 to 11:30. Scores and highlights from across the state in what is the final week of the regular season for 8-player Class A, 1A, and 2A. 3A, 4A, and 5A have one more week of regular season next week. To kind of give a little heads up on the playoffs, so 8-player through 2A start the playoffs next week.
Next Friday.
And that's because the top 4 teams in 1A and 2A and A all make it.
And
8-player, the top 3 teams plus a variety of others because there's more districts.
Yeah, they get top 3 teams from each district plus a lot of at-large.
Yes. And
There's
so
Park
here we
is
go.
in, though, in the 8-man. So.
Correct. They are winning their district.
Let's get back to this one.
4th down and 8. This is the ball game from the Indians' 14-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left for Southeast Valley. Colton Cruz is in the shotgun with Lath Munch in the backfield with him. He will look to throw here on 4th down. And he's pressure. He's going to try to get away from it. He'll have to throw it back over towards the middle. And it will be knocked down. Incomplete. And that is going to probably do it.
It has to. I mean, there's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Unless something happens, there's no timeouts for Southeast Valley. Spirit Lake can run 3 plays and kneel it.
The Indians are going to escape over number 1.
Great defense. What defense downfield again? How about that pass coverage downfield? Nobody
All
open.
night.
Colson Cruz had to drop back, look, nothing, drop back further because he's getting pressured, and a great job of spying on him by, I believe it was Carver Jungjohan and Riley Reynolds, keeping him, not committing to him, just making sure he didn't come across that line of scrimmage.
So here's Reynolds in the shotgun, should be able to kneel it. Actually, he's just going to run it forward.
Just hang on to the ball hard.
And he'll fall forward to about the 16, 17-yard line. Under 2 minutes to play now, so they'll mark him at the 17.
Yeah, he just run a couple yards, just run it up the middle.
So we got 30 seconds here in the play clock, a minute 45 now and 27 seconds. So, yeah, going to probably have to do that again here.
Yeah, do one more.
So 2nd down and 7. And they'll just burn as much time as they can.
I'd run it down to the end.
10 seconds.
Snap it with like under 5 seconds to go. Hang on to the ball tight. That's what he's going to do.
There will go Reynolds. Reynolds, big bulldozes forward to the 26-yard line. That's a first down. And that's the ball game.
Riley just barreled into Colson Cruz on that one. Just rammed him over and said, I'm making a statement. Riley says, I'm not going to let go of this football. Oh, brother.
Gain of 9. 1st and 10 Indians, under a minute to play. They should be able to go to the victory. Go to the victory.
Now they can kneel it. What a football game, folks.
And he gets a hug from big center Anthony Quayle.
What a football game. Just let her run down now.
Hey, State of Iowa, can you separate the district a little bit next week?
Please.
Can you wake up? Can you figure it out?
Spirit Lake's going to take a timeout here. Why not? Let the play clock run down. There's 56 seconds to go. Now you got to snap it twice. Basically, you got to snap it
You
twice.
just got to kneel it down twice.
Yep.
All right, let's take a timeout here. We'll take a 30-second break, and we will come back with more. Spirit Lake leading Southeast Valley 21-14 on KUOO.
Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake is a proud supporter of student athletes. Hi, this is Matt Higgins at Ameriprise Financial, and I want to wish good luck to the Spirit Lake Indians football team. May you have success in your sport and in the classroom. Go Indians from Ameriprise Financial Services in Spirit Lake, member FINRA and SIPC.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
After this, Michael, please. All right, so we have 1st and 10 for the Indians here, 36 seconds, and there's a kneel for Reynolds back at the 21-yard line.
He doesn't care.
Nope.
Now, you take a look at it, and people on the radio, what I'm going to explain to you is we're watching the fans right in front of us clearing out. You're thinking, what are they doing? The ball game's, yeah, you know what they're doing? They're getting ready to celebrate down that field with this football team right now. And it's down to 16, 15 seconds. They don't have to snap it again. This one is done, folks.
Outstanding. Final score in this one. Spirit Lake defeats number 1 Southeast Valley 21-14. Can you believe it? The Indians improving to 6-2 and 3-2 in district play. Southeast Valley suffers their first loss of the season, now at 7-1, 4-1 in district play. Southeast Valley is still the district champion, and rightfully so.
And a great football team, but Spirit Lake proved tonight they're a good football team too. And there's some people that have said a couple of games this year, we could have easily been undefeated.
Absolutely.
Easily been
including
undefeated.
Southeast Valley head coach Mike Sweeter in the pregame show. He said, you know, these are two teams I kind of expected might have been undefeated going into this game. And he said it's just been an outstanding football game. So there may be a time that we see these two teams play again here before it's all said and done. The final in this one, the Indians win 21-14. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout if we can here. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Our post-game show is on the way with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Actually, let's do a 3-minute timeout if we could. A 3-minute timeout with Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. And we'll have our post-game show on the way next on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest, member FDIC.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
And it is our post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. We have an upset in Class 2A District 2. Number 9, Spirit Lake, defeats number 1, Southeast Valley, 21-14. Clyde Erkey, Jason Jacobs with you as well. And thanks to Matthew and Michael doing a good job of keeping us on the air and on the video stream tonight at ExploreOkoboji.com. And what a ball game.
What a ball game. Win or lose. I don't care. I've said it all along. Win or lose. What a ball game. This is Friday Night Lights right here.
Oh, absolutely.
This is high school football at its finest right here. Two great teams in the state of Iowa, and it was a slugfest. And Spirit Lake showed they can stay with anybody this year.
Yeah, they really can, and it will be interesting to see how Class 2A District 2 gets sent next week in terms of postseason play. I mean, the state could really treat all of them almost like number ones.
They got to split this district up. They got to send them different
directions. You
got
to at least send two of them one way and two another way, I would think.
These are four great teams playing in this district now.
Yeah, I mean, between these two and Esterville Lincoln Central and Odable Arthur Battle Creek Otter Grove, you got some great football teams here, and I tell you what, it's going to be a very, very good postseason run for somebody coming out of this district, I feel like. So
yeah, exactly right. There's, Southeast Valley, good football team. OABCIG, good football team. Spirit Lake, good football team. Esterville, dominating Pocahontas tonight, good football team.
And Esterville had to win to get in.
Yes.
So, I mean, that kind of explains, how it's kind of gone here. Let's kind of just do first off a recap of how the game went. And if you were to look at the first quarter, you would have said to yourself, man, it looks like maybe Southeast Valley might run away with this thing. They take basically the entire first quarter, or at least 9 minutes of that first quarter, and a 16-play drive capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run by Colton Cruz to put them up 6-0. And then early second quarter, they get a 5-yard touchdown run by Lath Munch. 2-point conversion makes it 14-0 with 11:05 to go second quarter, and you're thinking, man, we're maybe in a little trouble here, Clyde. But Southeast Valley didn't score after that point. Spirit Lake's defense really took over in this ball game, and the offense started to get things kind of figured out. Where they got a 55-yard touchdown catch, a big play by Jack Latham with 3:15 to go before halftime to make it 14-7. They actually would get the ball back before halftime, unable to do anything with it. Southeast Valley would get a fumble recovery with about 26 seconds to go first half, so it's 14-7 Jaguars at halftime. In the third quarter, Spirit Lake gets Southeast Valley gets an interception by Colton Cruz with 10:04 to go. You think maybe they're in business at their own 33-yard line. Nope, another 3 and out. Spirit Lake gets the ball back. They have a 9-play drive capped off by a 26-yard touchdown catch by Jack Latham to tie it up at 14-all. That's with 4:09 to go in the third quarter. We had a lot of ball game to go yet. It was back and forth. There was an interception by Braden Teesfeld, and eventually there was an interception by Justin Ham with 6:07 to go in the ballgame. This time around, Spirit Lake does something with it. A 6-yard touchdown run by Ethan Backus puts the Indians up 21-14 after the extra point. Southeast Valley gets all the way to the Spirit Lake 14-yard line, but they turn it over on downs. The Indians' defense holds, and the final score in this one, 21-14. Spirit Lake gets the win over Southeast Valley tonight. The Indians improving to 6-2 on the year and 3-2 in district play. Southeast Valley falls to 7-1, 4-1 in district play. But here again, this is the number 4 team in the district that beat the number 1 team tonight.
You know what? You can say that district-wise, but I think I'm going to go back to say this was a number 1 team playing a number 9 team in the state.
Yeah, in the state.
In the state.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I think it could be higher than a number 9 team in the state. It's just, it's such a tough district. We got Coach on his way up now, I believe, with Riley Reynolds. But I'll try and throw some stats in here real quick while they're on their way up. Spirit Lake on the night. Riley Reynolds, what a night. What a night. 24 carries, 113 yards. He was 10 for 23 for 175 yards. Rushing-wise, Ethan Backus, 4 carries, 13 yards. Braden Teesfeld, 3 carries, 7 yards. And Jack Latham, 1 carry for minus 6 yards. Receiving, this is where Spirit Lake had to pick it up. They needed to get that little passing game going, and that's what they did. Carver Jungjohan, 3 catches, 29 yards. Jake Cornwall, 1 catch for 10 yards. Kai Hussey, 1 catch for 4. Jack Latham, another huge night. 4 catches, 118 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So what a night for that offense out there. Spirit Lake on their totals on the night. I had them, 303 yards total offense, 175 yards pass in receiving yards, 128 yards rushing. Southeast Valley, 169 yards rushing, 100 yards passing, 269 through the air unofficially. Spirit Lake with the huge win, and a huge congratulations to these 2 guys up here right now.
Yeah, Riley Reynolds is going to join us now here on the post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. All right, give us your first thoughts.
That was fun. That was so fun. We had a blast. Our guys, we knew we had a chance going in, and good chance, and we all played hard, stayed hard.
And you didn't get down on yourselves when you got down 14-0 either.
Nope. We knew it was going to be a battle either way. Just needed one big play, one explosive play to get us going.
Well, and you found that tonight. Jack Latham had a great night. You found him open a couple of times on some big plays, but you found some good holes out there too. Great job tonight. What did you see as far as when you had to scramble? Were you finding the openings looking for him, or was that just, let's do it because I had to?
Just do it because I had to.
You're just reacting out there?
Just reacting, yep. Looking for the open guy every time I'm scrambling. Yeah.
Yep.
What is the key? Why is it so difficult for people to bring you down when you're running the football like that?
I don't know. I guess they don't. I don't know.
It's your momentum.
It's
you got that momentum going.
But to the ground.
You got to give credit also to your offensive line. They gave you some holes out there at times, but also your receivers made some good patterns out there. Tell us about on defense, though. You're in there for some of that. I thought the defensive play was phenomenal tonight.
Oh, yeah. The defense played really good. They always plays good. They're always tough. They always stay tough. They don't let big plays, make them who they are, you know.
At the end of the day, what a huge win to get going into the postseason as well, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, anybody you want to say hi to at home here this morning or this evening that might be listening?
I'll say hi to my mom and grandma listening right now on the field.
Good deal.
Congratulations, Riley.
Congratulations, Riley. What a great year. Thank you for all you've done for this team. Thank you.
Way to go, buddy. Nice job. Riley Reynolds joining us here in the postgame show. We'll bring in Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit, and I'll ask you your first thoughts coming out of this game.
Yeah, fun, right? Fun. Just really proud of our kids' way to compete. We knew we were going to need to make some big plays in a game like that. Big plays and huge, getting some field position and then those interceptions. Really felt like we responded well after giving up 2 big drives. 11's a tough player. They're a tough offense, and we gave up 2 drives defensively, and then we really shut them out after that. And offensively, we kept grinding, right? We just kept grinding, kept making plays. Made some plays, took some shots when we needed to. Jack had some big plays and catches. Riley made some plays scrambling, and we were able to run the ball against a team that's been able to shut down the run and not when we needed to, right? And made some plays that way. And yeah, holy cow, what a fun game. What a great finish for a regular season with this senior group on the field. And I'm proud of our coaching staff, proud of our players, I'm proud of our fans. The energy we had tonight was great. And our backs were to the wall, and they continue to compete. And this team has all year. And they will.
I said that right away at the end of this game after it was done. I said, win or lose, that was a fun game. It was a great high school football game we watched tonight, but it makes that much better when you win. In regards to the defense, those first 2 drives you gave up those touchdowns, did you make adjustments right away on the field, or did the players just realize, hey, we can stop these guys?
Some guys just sort of attack a little bit better, and, you try to give them the look in practice, and it just hits you faster. That's a incredibly physical football team. A couple of scramble plays to 11, we got a little too aggressive in our pass rush and weren't quarterback aware, and so he scrambled, and so we settled down a little bit there and finished, and sometimes pressure through bad throws, sometimes coverage allowed us to get sacks. But no, I think our guys settled down. It wasn't like we drastically changed anything schematically. It's just our guys settled down and played and competed. And there's some plays. Carver Johan's play on that boot cross pass down here, which was a huge play for us. And just some plays that just jump out at me. It was just really fun to watch our guys compete and play disciplined football.
Sometimes injuries allow you to put a guy in there and then they start to shine. And here again, Justin Ham comes up with the big play again tonight as well.
Yeah, he's made some huge interceptions and big plays and some really big games and key moments. And, yeah, it's just great. I've kind of had that all year. Gabe Pullman didn't play a lot of offensive line, and now he's playing quite a bit because we have some injuries, and it gives us more depth, And, it's just fun to watch guys continue to grow and learn and compete. Josh Jackson had some huge plays on kickoff coverage again. It was awesome. It was a team win. It was an offense, defense, special teams. No part of the game was better than the other, and we needed all facets of it. And, yeah, what a great way to go in playoff week.
Yeah, and I thought in regards to that defense, when your linebackers were keen on Cruz, their quarterback, and they'd wait. They weren't blitzing in real fast like they did the first couple series. But in credit to that, our deep pass defense was stellar tonight. Our guys were covering them like blankets.
Yeah, we played man coverage behind it, and our guys did a phenomenal job of that. And a lot of credit to our DBs on the back end of that. That's what I mean. It was a team win. If we had breakdowns in either facet of it, it wouldn't have worked. And, Kai, Jack, Ethan, Carver, Ham, and Ethan goes out there DB, and then Braden Thiesfeld sank to the middle of the field. That was a huge interception on that play.
Yep.
And, no, there's going to be a lot of fun plays to watch, and there's some things we can get better at, but that's the fun part of this thing, right? We continue to improve, and we're healthy, and we can see what happens, right? We can play with anybody and see what happens.
We don't know yet what happens until tomorrow morning, correct?
So tonight between about 12 to 1, we'll find out we made the playoffs, which we already know. And then tomorrow at 9 a.m., they'll release who we play. And we'll know for our first week opponent. And then after the first week, there will be 16 teams left, and then they'll bracket it out to the dome.
So like a pod thing.
So this first week will just kind of a one-round deal. And hey, I'm guessing we'll be on the road to West Line or Clear Lake. So we'll figure it out.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, guys.
What a great win.
Great win on senior night. Congratulations on the great seniors you got out there.
It was an awesome night. Great way to finish. They had a great week of practice, and really proud of them. So.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Coach.
it. Congratulations.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloy joining us here on our post-game show from Doctors Norland and Cornwall at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. It's upset night because Emmetsburg upset Western Christian 22-16.
Good for the Eahawks.
Good luck going over to Dwayne Twait Field and not getting a good effort, right?
Good luck to the Eahawks going ahead, but boy, good luck to this Spirit Lake squad. Now, senior night, what a way for these seniors to go out for the regular season ending to this. Just a phenomenal game. Carver jumped your hands out. I can see him out there right now getting pictures with a lot of the people. Riley Reynolds was just up here interviewing. He had to have run back down. I would have been tired. I would have just crawled down the steps as much as he ran tonight. But he's down there with his teammates again.
Bunny.
And how about this one? Here's Evan Beck right here. This is a sophomore, people, that's walking right here. This is a sophomore. Played line, started line every play this year. Just a phenomenal player, and he's loving doing it. And just a great job. Tyler Voss coming in right now, number 59. What a great job. There's a junior we got to look forward to look back to, for next year.
Defense especially.
Defense.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Ethan Back is still out there taking pictures, but boy, what a way to end this football season on a regular season note, going into the playoffs. And like Coach says, we'll be on the road, but he doesn't care. Let's either go to Clear Lake or West Line.
Yeah, I think nobody wants to play this district right now, and this is the kind of momentum. Here again, here's the big difference between tonight and Esterville and tonight and OABCIG. Finish.
The
team finished.
And that's what they did. They did. And not only on offense, because they finished those drives at the end of the game to get the touchdowns, but they finished on defense.
Yeah.
When it came up to those, how many times did we say tonight, boy, this is a big third down play, or boy, this is a big fourth down play, and they finished it. They stopped them right there. This defense, to me, all year long has just been stellar. They have not given up too many points. And if you look at the overall stats in fact, coming into this game, with the opponents had 1,492 yards total offense. We've had 2,237. That's against very good teams. Yeah. And we still shut them down. We just gave up some big plays at the wrong time. Tonight, they finished, and that's what they did. And I can't be more proud of this Spirit Lake squad right now.
Yeah, this is just an outstanding way to end the regular season and probably our final ball game here at Hafer Field this year. I don't really know how that'll all work out in the playoffs.
That pod,
we'll see
what happens, but I doubt it.
But we're thinking we're probably going to be a road team here from there on out, but that's okay. You have to win the ball game to move on. And so I tell you what, an outstanding win here for tonight over Southeast Valley, the number one team in the state, 21-14.
What a fun win. Just awesome, fun win. Fun watching this football game tonight.
Thank you to Matthew, doing a great job of working things here on the video end of things. He worked through some issues on his end as well to bring us those final plays, and I really appreciate that. I want to say thanks to Michael, always an A-plus effort back in the studios, and all of our amazing sports sponsors who make our broadcast possible, including the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, who sponsors our post-game show here this evening. 21-14, Spirit Lake gets the win over number one Southeast Valley. We'll find out the playoffs and the seating and where everybody's going tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. For Clyde Erke, I'm Jason Jacobs. Good night from Hafer Field in Spirit Lake.